Trisha.
I know it's a little weird. It's a little different. I need to move the camera over. Oh, you're good.
Good person. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
What's everybody doing?
Oh, we have two people here? Yeah. Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna get those two people. Everyone who comes into this stream, like I've said this at my first stream, but everyone who comes into this stream, I owe you a drink when we are at any type of like, I should probably tell everybody that I'm in here first. That's not fair.
I mean,
yeah. But yeah, I owe you a drink. You two guys. And then anyone else who shows up.
Yeah. Oh, man. Do I even...
Is there a way? Yeah.
I think if you go to my YouTube, you can copy the link.
Awesome.
sounds good.
Oh, awesome. Is there a way that I can share this to, like, and do a community post? Ooh, perfect.
Oh, that's sick. You sound good.
Super cool, super cool.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ooh, can I, like, for the story, to make it clickable, is that a thing? Like, if I just typed it,
Go to here. Bada bing, bada boom. I do that every day.
Alright. Cool. Alright, well, hello, bro.
This is. You will be in and out of here, my dog.
Oh, wow. That is what's going on. Well,
What's up, Blazer? How you doing? Zachary, what's up? How you guys doing?
Saw dudes. We're gonna, like, do so many awesome, great things.
Yeah, man. I'm so. Hello. How you guys doing? Hold on.
Let us go. So what is this do?
This is basically the chat for YouTube.
Oh, sweet.
And this is chat for Twitch.
Oh, sweet.
This is basically what we want to talk about.
Oh, sweet. Did you have any, like, notes, anything you want to go over or start off with, or should we just rapid fire?
Rapid fire, more likely.
Rapid
then
fire.
Then we'll
Let's
fill
go.
out.
Awesome. Let's see. So I definitely want to talk about how Gear 5 should destroy the internet. That's what they say. And I'm excited that we're going to be a part of that. You know, I was about to ask you if you were about to. Should I get? Is this?
I think you're good. Can you guys hear us pretty good? That's a first question. Can you hear us?
That is a good question.
Get in the deep. Although there
send help to you. Although if there was a new piece of game, that might theory.
Yeah.
No, that would be great.
That would
There
actually
was
be
a One Piece.
good.
For some reason, they're scared to make One Piece fighters. I don't know why they don't.
That
do
would be really good
That
because
would
you
be
have like
amazing.
a huge roster.
Oh,
Like 1,000 characters.
Huge, dude. Like, you know how many, like, there's the Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi games, like, they would have nothing on, you know, in the Tenkaichi games, they have, like, a pool and, like, Frieza soldiers 1, 2, and 3. One Piece would do that same thing, but each character would fight, like,
But
their
you would
hardest.
have like 3 versions of like fodder.
Oh, yeah. Literally, yeah. Luffy would have, like, 19 different versions. Zoro would have, like, 19 different versions. Dude, like, oh, but that's perfect. That's what I wanted Pirate Warriors 4 to be, but they didn't have the costumes that I wanted, like the different forms either. Like,
They're starting to release some DLC. Did you see that?
I did see that. They have, I saw that Gear 5 was coming, and then I think Kobe actually is coming too. I'm super excited about that.
They like announced like there's like 6 other people too. So
Really?
they're like sprinkling it out.
Just make a new game, honestly, if that's what they're gonna.
But they're kind of doing like audio's good. Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
But like Xenoverse, they've been keeping that game going alive too.
True. They definitely have been. And that, I mean, that shows, I think. I definitely would still play a Xenoverse. I just want, like, that type of fighter game, because you can't even play against anybody in Pirate Warriors. Like, it's like,
No.
it's literally just the computer, and the computer never fights. Like,
No,
it's
it's just like
never
take out my HP, and then here comes a big attack that's gonna be in this area.
You can, yeah, like, I'm not going to say that's not fun, but it's not, like, it's not what we want to see. It's not the best thing ever, honestly. It's not what we want to play, to be honest. But
I mean, I'm a sucker for treasure cruise.
I see people, I have not played that. People were explaining that. They also said some stuff like, I don't know what I think Roblox or Box Fruits. They said some stuff. I don't know what any of the One Piece games on there are, but I haven't played them. I've only played the console games.
Mm-hmm.
But don't look through to me. If that's tight, I'll definitely give that a go. Is that a mobile game or is that like?
You No, there's a normal couch. How you guys doing though? You guys having a good night?
I hope so. What day is it? Jesus. Not that one. I meant One Piece. What was the cruise you said? Treasure Cruise, not Jungle Cruise.
That's what I'm doing.
My bad. I guess.
That's what this is.
Oh, tight. So that is a mobile game, and it's.
And
that's tight.
there is hundreds of characters, like versions.
Super tight. What? So it's like Brave Souls.
2 degree, yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you can swap between Roger and Whitebeard and all that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. That makes sense why they were getting on me in the game, or in the video that I posted. I did not know that existed. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hot is. We all know about that down here, man. It is hot down here.
Actively trying to forget it. Yeah, that's 110%.
I don't want my phone. Dude, your last one. How do you narrow down the you for like what makes it fun?
So I would
Just take a villain and try to see like.
yeah, that's the first thing I do. I try to see how funny that it would be from a villain's point of view, like every single arc. The problem with that is like it's not always gonna be like it's not always funny enough on its own. For instance, like take Kaido. Funny no matter what I do to that. Like that's hilarious. You can just imagine it. And Katakuri too.
He baby shakes him.
Yeah. And Katakuri too. Like it literally, it basically that whole video wrote itself. But some of them require like a little bit of extra. Like some characters are just not as like in depth. They're not as funny. For instance, like a video that I'm going to make eventually, people keep asking for is like Enel. So like Skype is hilarious, which I'm gonna do. But I still find that difficult because he's like not like. There's a way to make that funny, but it requires like extra writing and extra characterization. Like if you're just a dick, like as a character, seeing things through their eyes might not necessarily play out as funny as possible. For the last video, I had to take a couple different perspectives because no matter what, like there is a character whose point of view of the Straw Hats is gonna be hilarious. So it just sometimes it'll just take like a rewatch. I got to do like some research a lot, and even then, like there's still always a lot of funny stuff that I miss. So yeah, it's just like pretty much the best part is just like doing a lot of research, and then I can figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. Is that like pretty much the funniest part with Mel is whenever he goes, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah, that's
like
the funniest part. And then after that, he's just panicking. But like that's something that happens to a lot of other One Piece villains later on, and it's way more funny. Like Wapol panics, that's hilarious. Like even Katakuri, like he doesn't panic, but he's just like he's tired. He's 48 years old. Like he's tired of beating up this crackhead.
And
like,
this man is seeing him laying down.
Yeah, like literally, there's so many things that like will make it funny. I just like I think part of the.
Yes, I could do that. Sorry. Yes. Thank you.
Indeed. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Yes, welcome.
Yes. God, this is gonna be so cool. So Jim's gonna help me get this set up for myself too. So I eventually will be streaming as well. But this looks fun. All of this looks fun. I mean, all of this looks amazing. I cannot like.
Thank you.
Muchos dinero. Yes.
It's gracias.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Grande. Thank you. He gets it mucho better. So there we go. Hey, yo.
What's up, Rock Life?
Yo.
Josh Miller, what's up?
What's going on with your peoples? Streaming looks fun is hola, everyone. Hello. I love everyone here. So, like I was saying earlier, everyone who's in this stream, I owe you a drink when we go to conventions. So, like, I want the first one that we go to be DreamCon, but, like, doesn't matter. Like, wherever. In fact, I'm actually going to, I think DragonCon is this month. I'm going to be there. You should definitely come, too. We're going to see about, like, dressing up and stuff like that. If you catch me at DragonCon, yeah, I'll get you a drink. Yeah, for sure. Oh, there's more people coming. Maybe not everyone that comes in here. I'm just kidding.
I'll clip this in.
It's all right. It's too late, huh? No, you know, it's yeah, it's definitely warranted. I totally will. We deserve it. This whole community is amazing. We deserve it. I 100% will grab anyone a drink. I'm just full of so many feelings. I'm excited. Yeah. I should have known that was. I just didn't expect there's 14 people in here.
Dude, that one when you first started, I was like, dude, this is insane. Holy smokes, everyone's in here. Wow. And it kept going and going and going and going.
Yeah, that was like an impromptu like stream. I didn't think that really. I didn't expect. And that was when I was only at 20K.
What's the matter, Bubs?
Hey. What's up, dude? Hello, Goofy, Jackson Brown. Saw Jackson Brown. I wish I could go to cons. I've never been, and my anxiety says no. Listen. Yeah, we definitely understand that, man. Like, that's why I'm gonna try to be like incognito. Well, I say incognito. People aren't gonna know who I am anyway. Like, I'm obviously just kidding. But remember you, Draco. I can only see your name, so I apologize if I can't. I'm sure if I saw your profile picture, that's how I remember all of you guys. There's one guy, Smokey. I know him by his profile picture. I know his name. There's another person. I mainly know pictures. I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I bet I would remember you.
So I've been to MamoCon, and that was a bit overwhelming. I can understand that.
Oh yeah.
But I had a plan because I was like, I want to get merch, I want to see like mangas, and I want to see animes. And I got to see like a bunch of like cool cosplays. Like I remember getting into a jacket. That was like, I want to buy that, but I don't want that.
Yeah, that's the problem too. Like everything's like $1,200. Like I got a Kakashi bumper sticker that's been on my car since DreamCon. That was like $26. I was like,
well, you remembered you got it there.
Yeah, and now everyone knows that I at least have it, but it's still $26. That's rough. Hola, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
Hola. I owe everyone in this stream a drink. He already clipped it, so yeah, I owe you a drink. Hello, Goofy. Hello, Jackson. Did I already say hello to you? Doesn't matter, but hello again. And welcome to the Gem TV show. And yeah, I'm here too.
I usually stream like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So I just finished Final Fantasy 16. I'm gonna start Metroid Prime tomorrow night. So
that's amazing.
I've never played any of them.
I haven't either.
The first time.
I have not either. My gosh, I can't wait for that. Other thing I can't wait for, like, is just to gain Gear 5. Are you guys excited for Gear 5? Is that gonna be like, is it just us who's excited to see Luffy turn into Super Saiyan Bugs Bunny and start doing all that wacky stuff?
I can't wait to see how it's gonna
be. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder who's animating that? Do we know? I think they mentioned it. I can't. Gear 5 is gonna be lit. Shady. It is gonna be lit. Oh, we're in there. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, right? So excited. It's gonna be a thing. He's gonna go off on Kaido. Kaido, listen. If I was Kaido, do you guys understand the stuff that Luffy put Kaido through? Like, there's the absolute nonsense that Luffy puts Kaido through. Like, and I know the exact moment where the fear of God would be placed in me in that fight. Like, in the Gear 5 fight, like, when Luffy jumps up and he grabs that bolt of lightning and Kaido's just looking up at him like,
this guy grabbed lightning.
Literally. And did he threw it up? The whole time he's smiling like a crazy crackhead, by the way. So just imagine this guy is smiling while he's beating you up, and he jumps into the sky and grabs lightning. Terrified, literally just terrified.
Playfully, too, not like, oh yeah, this is my attack. He's just like,
yeah, the whole thing's a game to him, man. This is crazy. If I was Kaido, like you're Kaido, like you're drunk the whole time. So like, yeah, you're kind of like, you know, maybe you're not taking it as seriously as you can, but he's not taking it seriously at all. He's laughing the whole time. You've beat him up, you've killed him, and he's come lit, man.
How do you two know each other?
That's a great question, actually. I have no idea when we met.
I know
actually.
him because of Mackenzie Stringer.
Oh, is that when?
Because remember, I was on the firing line and playing in a band. You would go over and hang out
that's
there.
right. Oh my gosh.
This was like 13 years ago.
I've known you for so long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I guess I just thought. I don't know how I thought I met you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you just became that good of a friend. That's insane. That's insane.
I also know like Thomas.
Right, Thomas.
And obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But that's how we know each other, and we grew up in the same town.
Let's see. Wano video when Gear 5 gets animated. For him or for Jim or me. We're definitely gonna do. Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you guys that. Yeah, so we're gonna do, and Jim's gonna be a part of it too. We're gonna do a Gear 5 reaction video. Now I call the crackhead around, but yeah.
Oh, the blue feet. Oh, that's fucking amazing.
That's perfect. That's amazing. But we're gonna do a reaction stream to Gear 5, and we're also gonna do. I'm doing a second video about cause it's gonna be like me and all of my close friends, the Moogie Goof Pirates. Like I said, Jim's gonna be there too. So we're gonna do a second video. It's gonna be the Gear 5 reaction party. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be one of the funnest things that's ever happened. In my life, to be honest. I've already got a cameraman that's gonna make it look professional, so it's not gonna be me editing it. So if you see my style and you go, oh, you know, this guy's funny, but he doesn't know how to edit, that's warranted. Completely true. The person that's gonna be filming this and editing it is 1,000 times better than me. I encourage you to check that out. It's going to be one of the funnest things ever to be a part of for me and all of my friends, but I also want to make it really fun for you guys. So like I said, additionally, we're going to be reacting live when Gear 5 comes out. So if you want to pop in on my stream, talk to us about it as it's happening, please feel free to do that. But also look forward to that video. It's going to be one of the funnest. It's going to be so fun. So just look out for that. It's going to be amazing.
It's gonna make up for last year. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna make up for last year. Was that Red we tried to go see?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even remember what happened. Oh,
I booked the wrong place.
Oh yeah. We were gonna go see film Red together, and all of our friends were there except for Jim. And Jim was like, "I'm here. Where are you guys?" And then I would look around. I was like, "No, you're not.
It was the wrong place.
Complete wrong theater. Hilarious. I can't wait to tell that story in full." Let's see. True Wano is hilarious. Now I call the crap. Will you be doing any other types of videos in the future? Yeah. In fact, that's coming sooner than you think. I don't want to say exactly what it is just yet, but it's going to be sooner than you think. We're going to cover really anything that I think is funny. But you can expect videos like, you can expect Naruto in there. You can expect like so much. Just so long as it's funny. I want to do Attack on Titan, but it's like there is nothing that's funny about that show at all. It's just all horrible feelings and just death.
How do you make eating people funny?
There's no way without diving headfirst into so much dark humor. It's not fun. I want to, but there's no way. There's no way. I'm not even. I don't even know if I want to try that, to be honest. Gear 5. I am the crack. Kaido. Who are you?
Fire Force or Demon Slayer?
Ooh. Demon Slayer, absolutely. Fire Force, probably, yeah. Fire Force too. Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely.
How's this little kid that just got a sword kicking my ass?
Yeah, we're definitely. The funniest part about Demon Slayer is Tanjiro coming up with basically befriending every demon right before he kills them, and it's like
regret. But you gotta die.
Yeah, literally, and it's like that's endearing. So the first times that happened, like when he started like empathizing with the demons before he killed them, the first times that happened in the show, you feel it. You know, you as the audience, you feel it. By the seventh time, you're like, Tanjiro, he deserves what's happened. Don't bond with him. Like I think it was the end of season 2, which was the coldest shit I've ever seen in my entire
All
life.
perspectives are sad and Attack on Titan. Agreed.
Yeah, all of them. It's impossible. I would love to do it. And if I find something great, I will. But it's like it's hard to make a series out of that, you know.
Kind of. What the? What?
I'm not
mean,
sure
he's
what
right.
that means. I mean, he's right.
Because he's Rover? I mean, he does beat the fuck out of him, and he does that spike through the face. I mean, he could be. What about Gintama? Ooh, I like Gintama. Gintama's funny.
I have not started Gintama actually.
It is a spoof on most
I have heard that.
anime stuff.
I have heard
There's
that.
a lot of tropes. Like, I have it on in the background, and a lot of times there's just stupid, like, sayings that I'm like, wait a minute, was that a line that was... It's like Trailer Park Boys in a way, but for anime.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely get there.
Friendship, death.
Is that in Gintama, or is that just?
I think so. I haven't watched a lot of it.
Or
I just finished Anjime no Ippo. That was...
is that the boxing anime?
Yeah.
Oh, tight. Super tight.
Madhouse did it. The guys that did Hunter x Hunter 2011.
Tight. I like that. Yeah, there's so much. But yeah, to answer that, it's definitely way more Luffy Gear 6 win. I think this is it, buddy. I think it's Gear 5, and then we are like, I don't think Oda's got anything else to prove. You can't go much further than Super Saiyan Bugs Bunny. There's no
Unless he like makes some weird version of hockey, if somehow he was just like, this is what transcends everything, and he just wants to do it. I could see it only that way, because I don't know what you do with the fruit.
If Oda pulls Gear 6 out of his ass, well, really, it wouldn't be Oda. If Luffy pulls out Gear 6 out of his ass, I'll watch it. I'll cheer. But like,
It'd be cool if it was like Gear Overdrive.
yeah, something like that. I just feel like at that point, it's like, come on, dude. When I finish such a move with the up I read Gear 6, the crack god, hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, hell yeah. I need
Awesome.
that's a goal that I need to do, because I was like skimming through chapters and seeing where it is, and they got a good chunk, so I definitely want to catch up on that.
I feel that. Draco also said, I have not seen Mob Psycho yet. Have you watched it?
I've watched an episode when it came out, but it's been a long time. I would like to.
Yeah,
That would be a good thing to react to.
The best part about this now, this being like my job, I will watch all of the, like, recommend any anime that you think would be great, not just for content on the channel, but also if you think I'd like it, I'll watch it. I've got the time.
I got an underrated one. See next to Cowboy. Okay. Behind the Digivice. Yeah.
Ooh. This one. That is 90. That's very underrated.
Escaflowne. It's one that I watched as a kid. It's kind of got some interesting themes. It's not necessarily funny, but I think you would probably enjoy it. It's very artistic. Pretty good. That was like one that I used to watch on Fox Kids as a kid.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. I have a bunch of nerd stuff on my background.
Ooh. So yeah, all that's happening. Why isn't this up?
Hell yeah, I'll do it, definitely. You need to. It's so funny, you probably make it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Summertime render? I've heard about that, and I've heard that's actually getting really good.
What is it called?
Summertime render?
5 is a good number. We can stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, dude.
If you
100%.
think about like a drive shaft for a car, usually there's 5 gears. If there's 6 or more, that's usually like a sports car.
It's a crackhead that doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah.
Agreed.
We can stop at 5. Let me see.
Or an L.
Wait, what's the question?
Akainu or an L.
Enel isn't anything, guys. Like, hang on a second. Like, okay, well, I'll take it back. Okay, I remember
striking people with lightning.
Yeah, that's pretty goated. It's just the problem is the reason why I think Enel stock should be down is because he literally thought that he was like the strongest like ever. And Luffy like anything Luffy was like, you are insane. Like there are plenty of people that will just punch you in the face and be done with it.
Mantra. He was just faking.
He was.
mantra.
Oh, that's right. That dirty bastard. Yeah, I think that. And also, this has come straight from Oda. Oda said if a Kainu was trying to find One Piece, he would find that shit in a year. So, if you put a Kainu up against anybody, like, I'm always going to pick a Kainu. I know we haven't seen that much from him, but I've seen Punk Hazard. I've seen half of that island. That's all I'm saying. So, Enel spam lightning and didn't kill a single person. Yeah, what's up with that? If I get struck by lightning, okay, so,
You just wanted them well done.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand it's Oda, right? Like, no one's gonna die, but also, like, Enel didn't even take people out of the fight. Like, Zoro got struck by lightning, Sanji got struck by lightning 3 times, Usopp got struck by lightning, like, 3 times.
And they just went...
And they just, they just coughed, and then, like, bro, you should... I'm not saying, this is One Piece. You're not gonna die, but it's like, if you get struck by lightning, you should not get up and start fighting again. And all of the Straw Hats did that. Literally everyone survives. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
The Trigun is a fun watch. I own Trigun. Trigun is very good. I need to watch the new one. And I think the first season or whatever is completed, that's actually should be not too bad.
Is Heavenly Delusion the funny one with the pervert and the angel and there's panties or something? I remember watching a hilarious anime. I think it was Heavenly. I think it is too. That sounds hilarious. And I might have already seen it.
I was going to start the new Trigun, but I'm good.
You can survive lightning, magma kills everything. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Magma
like, literally.
makes land, lightning doesn't destroy land.
Yeah.
It can leave a mark on land.
And again, listen, Usopp survived Enel. I do not see a world where Usopp even brushes up against a Kainu and he's fighting later. Like, at the very least. Like, maybe he doesn't die, but he is not fighting anybody after that, man. That's all I'm saying. He would just get hoed, honestly. That's why that's probably why you don't take his ass off that island. He's stuck doing paperwork because he knows as soon as he steps on a boat, like, the Blackbeard pirates are gonna show up and just sink him.
Make sure we get there.
yeah. Man. I don't. People have told me that I should start. I feel very comfortable. This is giving me a lot of confidence. Maybe I'll start. People have actually asked that I do like an anime live tour for stand-up. If that exists, let me know, because I'm locked in if it does exist. If it doesn't exist, let's make our own way. Well, my biggest dream, I want them to invite me to DreamCon, and then I'll just steal the show, to be honest.
Do you know what would be funny if we made Seinfeld jokes?
That'd be hilarious. The potential is unendingly there. God, I want to get to all these. You guys are so awesome. If you're late, I owe everyone who participates in this stream a drink. So, can't go back on it now. Someone's already clipped it. So, I already owe you guys streams from my first live stream. But, like, everyone in here, too, like, you're getting any love for Jujutsu Kaisen? Don't get it started, dude. Don't get it started. Of course.
Oh, yeah. I want to binge this next season. Because that's what I did with the first season, and I really liked it. And this one, I'm just like building it up, and I want to do it because I watched recently. I really.
I actually want to. Goof, have you thought about how funny Dressrosa is from Fujitori's perspective? Because high key, pretty hilarious. Yeah.
You have a crack man. He can't see the crack man because he's blind.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's praying. I wish I could see you with my own eyes, you crackhead. Like, there's plenty. It's funny enough, Dressrosa Part 2 is gonna come out this next month, so that's gonna be funny. It's not from Fujitori's perspective, but maybe he'll be in it. We'll see. Gotta give Jimmy that spotlight, because Goofy sent me here. Well, hello, welcome. I owe you a drink. Hunter x Hunter. Haven't started that. I'm waiting to start that, especially now. Like, somehow I've managed to not go and see it, but
I'm gonna let you know right now. Enjoy it.
Yeah, because it doesn't have an ending, though. That's why I haven't, like.
I mean, if you read the manga, there's certain awesome fights. It isn't ending,
but it's so good.
I mean, yeah, I'm hyped for it, but it's like the fact that everybody always told me Hunter x Hunter is great, but it like doesn't have an ending. I hate that. That's one of my like I wouldn't even call it a pet peeve. It's like
Jimmy's the best, but the worst photographer.
oh, he's awful, but yeah, he's hilarious. I hope that when people start doing fan art, they just draw me as Jimmy, because low key, that's all I ever want to be. So, like, I hope you clip that and show it to everybody, because that's what I want.
I need to do a better thumbnail.
You should live stream Pirate Warriors. I will, as soon as my buddy Jim here is gonna help me set everything up. I will.
Oh, yeah.
But why?
Which one do you want to do? 3? Because I like 3 a lot more than I like 4.
Yeah, me too. But why would you? So what would we do? Like, that's what we were just talking about. Like, how do we make that fun? Why would you guys want to watch me play Pirate Warriors? Like, be for real. This isn't me talking down. Just to be honest. Like, how would that be? You know.
How could you make that entertaining and like engaging?
Yeah, like how? Because it's like there's no skill involved.
Wash.
Literally, unless we turn it into a drinking game, I don't know how to make it funny. I truly don't like.
Yeah.
It's just hard. You should live stream Power. Oh, they don't have it, and she. Or they don't have it, and she did. She did.
What was the comment? There was a. Has One Piece cried for Chopper's backstory? I will say this: I'm an emotional person. I cry during Ace. So.
I cried. Listen, One Piece made me cry.
Just everywhere.
Yeah, he said it. At this point, I've accepted. He is, though. The reason why Dressrosa Part 2 is even being written is because, like, it's going to not only tie in where Jimmy was in Fishman Island and how he got to Dressrosa, but he has to be in Dressrosa to get that photograph of Usopp as Pinocchio Jesus. So I have to tell that story. I've pretty much written it. It is incredible. I cannot wait to, like, show you guys that. Didn't think about that. Yeah, see, it's hard, you know? Like, I would still like to play Pirate Warriors. I'll play whatever you guys want me to. I just, you know...
Will there be a gaming channel?
Huh?
Will there be a gaming channel?
Maybe. Should there be a gaming channel?
I would suggest there's a YouTube gaming channel because Twitch is kind of weird. If you have it all on there, you could have people go to there all the time and go back to that. Twitch, it'll stay there for 2 weeks and it'll be gone. And YouTube is starting to get better with their emotes.
I'll do that then. Let's go. Goofy, you're the best. I binged all your videos and introduced it to several friends. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You are amazing, and I owe you a drink. Please do not like. I feel like at this point everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I was in that stream," but like, honestly, I don't care. Like, I really appreciate that so much. Like the ride that we've been on in this short 2 months. Like, I truly like. I really consider all of you to be my friends, and I cannot wait to meet you guys in person. Let me see. I cried during episode 1000. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I've cried so much during One Piece. Like, it's hard to narrow it down. If you want to know specifically, I cried. Oh God, so much. I think the first time that I did it was like in the first couple. Oh, I know exactly when it was. In East Blue with the dog. With I think that was Buggy's Island. That was the first time. But as it went on, I just like I realized how much I really wanted to cry, and I just couldn't until I started this series. I was crying literally nonstop.
What's interesting? It starts and you're like no, and it just goes.
It's just something about that crackhead just being a good person, dude. It gets me every time, bro. He was a good person, and that dog, he got him some food, and I was just like,
That selfless crackhead.
Get him, crackhead. Get him, crackhead.
Please play game.
Oh, we will. Don't worry. That's coming.
Okay, hell yeah, dude.
I want to read, because I feel like I'm missing. I definitely want to get all these.
I have a crack.
Just of a crackhead, or of Luffy as a crackhead? I don't need any random crackheads in my PO box. Yo, I got a good One Piece theory. Brains use small electric signals to send thoughts and actions to the body. Luffy's brain is made of rubber, which can conduct electricity, which is why he's so dumb. No, I mean, yeah, that's possible.
There's sound a lot of logic.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised even if Oda has even thought of that, to be honest. Like, that's incredible. Yeah, it's a great theory, actually. That's fucking awesome. I'll give that to you. Yeah. I like the idea of him just being a crazy crackhead, but that's science. I like it. Honestly. Oh my
I told
god.
my coworkers they call him a crackhead, and they're just like, I can't look at it any different now. What the heck?
It's all that he is. It's literally the only thing that he is. Let's see. Hi from Brazil. Hello from Brazil.
What's up?
Never been there before. How is it in Brazil? Is it nice there, or is it like?
Is it winter this time of year?
We have no context. Yeah, we live in it. This is a terrible place where we're at. It's hot and it's awful. It's terrible. Let's see. Bread. I was thinking the exact same thing except hers is more ethical. Gotcha. What about Punk Hazard from Law's perspective? Yeah, that's the next video actually in the hilarious series. It's gonna be with Smoker and Law. The very next video is going to be Punk Hazard is Hilarious, and it's going to be started with Smoker, and then it's going to be Law, and then I'll get to Caesar, but that was one of the things I was explaining earlier in the stream. Part of the process with writing this videos is really understanding the arc and what makes it funny, and sometimes the villain's perspective, like I understand that's what most people want to see, but if it's an uninteresting villain, it's really hard to take their thoughts and make them truly funny. Sometimes it's way more funny to look at either a random person or like someone like Smoker or Law who try to keep it cool, but then you remember in Punk Hazard, the crackhead showed up with like a samurai's legs and he was pretending to be a minotaur. That's hilarious.
We gotta find the other part.
Literally, that's hilarious. Like nothing Caesar has ever said or done is more funny than Smoker and Law seeing Luffy with those legs attached to him and him just being so excited to show them his legs and like it's hilarious. So like you really have to like look for it.
You gotta look for the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Of who Luffy is.
Yeah. I cried when the Mary for Ace. Yeah, both are very, very sad. Please play games with Jimmy. We're gonna. There's also.
Oh, that was a good moment too. That made me really happy. Like he actually stood up for her and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I was like, I'm from Texas, Egyptian? Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
That's... Yeah.
Goofy, I saw your first blank is hilarious when you posted it, and I've been hooked on your videos ever since. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like I said, and I'll keep saying, all of you guys are my friends, and I cannot wait to meet you in person. We're gonna have a great time. Like I truly mean that. Thank you so much for the support. We love morally correct crackheads. We do. It makes me cry every single time. First time crying was Arlong Park. That was tight. The walk to Arlong Park, fantastic.
It's one of those moments where you start to feel proud and you're like, yeah, dude, I can get behind them.
Yeah, you realize that this like show is different. Like it's not like Arlong Park was when I realized, because like Arlong Park tells the story of pretty much the entirety of East Blue up until that point. And so that's when you, for the first time at least that I realized, like, hold on, this story is like the best thing ever. And like it's not even the best that Oda writes. Like it's just how he introduces you to the way that he writes. So I love that.
I will say the growing up as a kid, watching the 4 Kids ruined it for me.
Same.
Because like I was like, why are they doing this and what's going on? And then I just didn't do it. But then 9 years ago, I was like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
And it was
I don't
just
know.
Like, what were they thinking back then?
I have no idea. I literally like.
Because that ruined it for people, but it was better than everything else.
Yeah, literally. And that's like, I only started One Piece like 2 years ago.
I remember when we had dinner and we talked about that.
Yeah. And best decision I ever made. I'm gonna make a whole video when I get to 100K about how One Piece saves your life. But the funniest part about my One Piece journey, and I'll never forget it, it was during the Dressrosa saga. I was working overnight at my job, and just something in me, I just got this thought. I was like, you know what? Luffy wouldn't take this. And I just walked out. I didn't have a plan, didn't have a backup plan. Had some money saved up, but nothing else. I got out of there, and then I got a job that paid a lot more. Like it was the first hint that I should try to believe in myself. It was really impressive, and I can't wait to tell that story in full. But yeah, One Piece is amazing. Love it very much. What it do, games, dude? Yo, Punk Hazard is hilarious. Yeah, Brazil is like Florida, but we speak Portuguese. Awesome. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Been on the One Piece train since 03 and 04. Whenever 4Kids dropped, been a weekly ever since the Oars fight. Tight.
Oh wow.
That's a long time, bro.
Dude, you're an OG.
You really are. Possibly someone said Punk Hazard from Laws would be great. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Or possibly Kiemon. Kiemon is funny. Maybe I'll even include him in there. But yeah, there's no buts. It is funny. You're just a severed head. It's just hard to improve. Like you're the joke is that he's a severed head through most of Punk Hazard, and that is hilarious.
I mean, he is a butt, so that is
Yeah,
fun.
and he's a butt, and he's a butt. I
It's
promise
like,
I'll get
why
there.
do you have that? Because the other half is there.
Yeah. Who would win, Caesar or Magellan? Well, Magellan would bang Caesar's dumbass out, bro. Don't do that. Caesar can't fight. He just he should be part of the Blackbeard Pirates. He just relies on hacks. I don't even think he has. Does he have hockey? Doesn't matter. He's so sorry. I'm going with Magellan.
How would a person of that pathetic have hockey?
Yeah, like at all. Literally at all. I'm going Magellan. Punk Hazard has some peak crackhead moments. I'm saying, bro, he wears a samurai's legs. He's crazy. He's literally insane.
Running around a lab going, where are we going?
Yeah, literally. You should do Wano. It's hilarious, but started off with Law and then transition to Kaido. You are correct. And I want to make Wano, if I can, make that 3 videos because,
It's just so much.
it is just so much. And so yeah, I'm going to start it off. I haven't figured out which to start it with. I could start it with Law, but Jimmy's got to get one too because Jimmy has to be there to get the photo of Gear 5. So Jimmy's going to be in Wano. So yeah, so we'll definitely. First time I remembered I cried for the first time when I remembered that Brooke was alone for 50 years.
Yo, Bink Sake, dude.
Oh, that's a good cry moment.
Yeah, man.
That's a really good cry moment, dude.
Oh, just.
Oh my god. Yeah,
And,
that's.
and what makes me happy too is he's singing it with his new crew.
Yeah, and it's juxtaposed with like
How he lost
how he
and how he
lost
has.
him. That's a really good cry moment, bro. I like that one. I showed my mom the walk to Arlong Park, and she even liked it. It's a peak moment. It's a great moment.
It is. It makes you like want to have bravado for something.
Yeah, it truly does. I hope we get an episode one day where Luffy is just jacked with weed. He doesn't smoke weed. I think that's apparent. I don't even think I need to explain that. Luffy does not smoke weed.
Every time
Yeah, literally. And then where I hope we get it. No, watching cartoons as a child is generally different because you're not really grasping the concept of plots and storylines back then, and to take something so plot heavy and make it so silly was a bad idea. I can see that, and I definitely understand that. And well, I have to actually just 100% agree because like when I was growing up, One Piece didn't gel with me. So I think we just said that. So I think that you're right. But then I think One Piece is meant to be like this grand adventure that is meant for like young adults, especially when you absorb like all the themes. Like I don't really think that a 10-year-old, it's awesome if 10-year-olds like get into it, but like all of the people that got into One Piece, like I didn't get into it until I was like in my late 20s. So
they
like
do it with racism so early.
Yeah.
Super early.
yeah, they do that. I can tell as a kid I probably wouldn't have been messing with it. So I do have to completely agree with that. Let's see.
What is it? I watched like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and all that kind of stuff. That was like the anime as a kid. Dragon Ball.
Oh, of course, Dragon Ball. Of course. I don't even know One Piece existed until I saw Captain Crackhead and his dealers on YouTube. Hey, well, it's a great story.
But whole whale that's too violent. They've been iceberg.
Dude, right? They're like, what's going on? It's an iceberg that's off in the distance. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about them and what they did during the 4Kids dub. That was just the biggest mistake ever, for God's sake. We straight up real. I mean, Yeah, he doesn't smoke weed, but that'd be funny. I wish I hadn't gotten into One Piece until a few years ago. It's so much better to binge it all. Waiting week to week is the worst. Hey, listen, the struggle of being caught up to One Piece is like the most soul-crushing like thing in the world. You got to learn to live with it. And then when you get caught up, especially with the manga, you have to train yourself to not look at the spoilers. It's like, which is like a whole thing I struggled with for months.
Yeah, dude.
I would be reading it. I'd ruin the whole week's experience for myself because I could not wait. I couldn't take it. So, dude, it's like it's a much different feeling, man. So, yeah, it is the worst, but
I've learned to kind of hype myself up for it, to kind of like snowball the effect because like I've been reading it for 9 years and like weekly there's those lulls of when that happens, but whenever you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just forget about it, and when it happens, it's like,
yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's great. I'm very glad that I didn't get Gear 5 spoiled.
I messaged you when it came out. I was like, it's there.
Yeah. We're going with it. Wano from Horsalina's perspective. That is hilarious. Wait a minute. What do you guys think of the strongest? Who do you guys think has the strongest hockey? Or actually, let me see. What's your favorite? We're missing. I wish I hadn't gotten. Oh wait. So I'll do that one, but then the one above that. What's your favorite One Piece video you made so far? I try to make every video that I come out with, at least in my head, better than what it was before. So the one that just came out was Fishman Island. Really proud of that one. I think that one's really good. I guess overall, probably the Whole Cake Island video. The one thing I wish I would do over with that one is that I put like Gear 5 spoilers in there because that was probably my third video that I'd ever made. I had no way of knowing that it would blow up like it would. But then also it's like, who doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, like I wasn't thinking about anime onlys, and I've become more sensitive to that. But it's like at the time I was like, there's no way no one knows what Gear 5 is.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. I hoed a lot of people. I still feel bad about it. But yeah, maybe Whole Cake. Maybe that's my favorite. But then, okay, so that question, who do we think has the strongest hockey? Like, I guess, like, just in general? Like, who do we think has the strongest hockey?
Right now, I think Shanks is definitely top tier. He's definitely top 3. Like, top 5, obviously, he's pulling over more.
He might have ate the hockey fruit, dude. I'm not even gonna cap.
For real?
He might have, like, because there's really no reason to pick anyone other than him. He's managed to. So picture this. Like, maybe it sounds like
Discord called freaking.
Yeah, like he was on the. We've never seen that happen before. He was on a ship like miles away from Wano, and he's just like, "Hey, leave them kids alone." And then the admiral was like, "Okay," and just left. Like he checked someone. He wasn't even there. So I'm definitely gonna have to say Shanks. We just haven't seen anything like that. Nothing on par like that. That was insane. Like that's crazy. He one-shot Kid, but I mean, you could argue Kaido could do the same thing. I guess I don't
even think he broke a sweat against Kid. He was just like,
no, he didn't. The other thing was like he wasn't even gonna. The only reason he did that is because Kid was like, yeah, let's attack the weaker pirates, and then Shanks was like, all right, well, I guess it's time to die, I guess. Like, Shanks wasn't having that. Shanks likes his crew. Let's see. Where were we? Tight. Wano, Act 1 from Horsalina's perspective. Hilarious, maybe, but probably not. Sorry. What fight would you personally want to see more? I personally say God Valley with Goldie, Roger, and Garp versus Zebek. Yes.
I think I want to say that they're making them, but I feel like I'm wrong. Possibly. If they did that,
they should.
That would be so amazing.
You know what I read? Garp's technically, according to the last chapter, if Garp is captured, and they also have Pudding with them. If they're there on the island, she can distract the memories, and then that's how we could get a God's Valley flashback, which I hope does happen. I do really want to see that. I would say out of the entire series, yeah, I don't. That's like, I would say that. I think that's a good answer, honestly. Yeah, that was funny.
Can't wait to run with Egghead.
Weed addict Kizaru and his fleet versus Captain Crackhead. listen, we gonna smash on Kizaru. I don't know what he thinks. Every time the admirals pull up to a place, ever since Green Bull just ran from Shanks, I don't care. I'm not putting no respect on any admiral's name, man. I'm sorry, except for Akainu, I guess. And then like Kuzan's was hanging with Garp, so I'll give you that. But anyone else, I'm thinking they could fade him. I'll just be honest. Say One Piece is long and don't look at Dragon Ball. I agree. I mean, I understand both sides, but I agree. It's not an excuse to enjoy like a really good story.
Yeah. Well, wait too, because like if you watch a Dragon Ball, it's just more like these are just a group of friends that are just trying to just protect the world. All this other stuff is like, why are they trying to protect the world?
Yeah. That's true. The disrespect on my man Fujitora. My bad, I forgot about him. But he's not. Who is he? Who is Fujitora fighting at the end of the series? The world government. That's who he's fighting at the end of the series. I know he can fight. He can summon meteors, but
Yeah, he seems to be more like he would be on more of the line of Sword.
yeah. Hell, I'm waiting to see who created Sword, because at this point it's just so much like their preamble with it.
Like
Like
how
I'm
could
ready
they
to
allow
know.
something like that exist? That's my question.
Yeah, that seems like you just gonna let them just do whatever they want. That seems kind of crazy. It made sense with Garp, because who's gonna tell them not to do that? But there's a whole organization that basically says, yeah, the Navy's stupid and we're not gonna listen. That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy. I really want to know what the story behind that is. Let's see. He talks so slow and goofy. That's my name, baby. Let's see.
Does he though? Does he
Doesn't need it.
I mean, he gets that way after he eats. Like, look at
Yeah.
Impel Down.
Yeah.
He was like, yes!
They're still, yeah. He's already on enough. I think you give that crackhead some coffee. That's how we break the series. The G5 filler arc should be funny since he knew all along. Yeah.
I feel like they wasted.
What fruit does Vegapunk have? Is the fruit
where
like,
he can make his brain more like elongate, so he can keep all the data in there. And
so
can
he
remember
would
everything?
Luffy would be a regular person
Yeah.
if he just with a bigger brain. Yeah, no, that's not. That'd
He
be
probably
what a
wouldn't
waste.
fight.
Yeah, it doesn't make you. Does the fruit make you smarter, or does it just make your brain bigger?
That's a good. I would wonder what the temperature.
Either way, it's wasted on him. Like he's not doing anything with it. Stop spoilers back at 570. No regrets. Stronger than me, man. Stronger than. Well, I've stopped now, but it was hard.
Guard?
I haven't seen
I want-
Mihawk do much. No, I'm not saying he's not. I want to see him do something other than fight Zoro.
Yeah. I want to.
That's
or
all we've
just
seen him
throw
do.
like a blade beam from
Yeah,
the Marine Forward.
I'm sure he's strong. I definitely don't think you're incorrect, but like, you know, Buggy has the strongest hockey. I know it.
He is the constant failing upward, so he's got probably gonna have the hockey that's.
Yeah, he's gonna have reverse Conqueror's hockey, or something. Yeah, he's got something. No Buggy disrespect here. I completely agree. I spent 2 hours making a theory of what if Luffy started with his entire crew, where they would all pop out of the barrel at the beginning of the story. What?
all started.
Oh, they'd all die. He's the only person that is much of a crackhead to like. They wouldn't all die, but they're definitely not all. First of all, Zoro's barrel gone, just literally out of the
He
series.
lost.
It's over. We never get to see him ever again. That's Zoro's barrel. Nami would never be inside the barrel, so, but she would get out and she would live, but it would just she would give up being a pirate after that because that whole thing would be just so stressful.
If anything, she'd be in a treasure chest with treasure.
Yeah, I would accept that. Usopp, yeah, it's just not gonna go because half of them can't even swim anyway. No,
I don't think we know much about Shanks.
What I think What did he say? He said Shanks has good. Shanks just has good observation. Oh, No, but his observation's also good too. You see how far ahead into the future he could see? It was way farther than Katakuri. So he's got great observation, and his conquerors is ridiculous. But also, what do you mean he just has good conquerors? Like that's all you need. Advanced conquerors haki, good armament, like observation. Like he's got the haki. Unless like I mean, if you want to specify, like you know, like. I'm willing to argue, but I think with everything we've seen, he's got the hockey. That's all. He's got the hockey. That's all I'm saying. Mihawk or Garp.
I get that. I don't want to like.
Wait, you tell people that they know you don't want to know, so you just a villain? You're just evil? Why you do that, bro? Blazer, 1218, don't do that. That's awful. You just read the spoilers of the scans and you go tell your friends, hey, guess what? That's evil, bro. You should stop that.
Other than the Straw Hat, shit instead.
Don't nobody even have a crew. So I'm glad we can talk about this. Law doesn't have a crew. It's him
And followers.
and he's got some friends with him. And that's it. That's fucking it, okay? Kid doesn't have a crew. He's got his friend Killer and then a couple other people that are like, we'll be here. We'll do stuff. Like
Central!
literally, Luffy is the only person that's like, all right, I need someone to steer the ship. I need a cook. I need a doctor. Everybody else is like, maybe the Blackbeard pirates. They actually do have good characterization going. And they actually have really good teamwork. If you think about it, the Blackbeard pirates have great teamwork because they jump everybody that they come across.
I saw something the other day, and it was a comment someone was saying. It's like how Kuzan has the stamina to fight while everyone is doing their thing around him. So like he could be the main fighter, but everyone is going around him.
Everyone's just hoeing. Yeah,
Yes.
Kuzan is fighting, and then everybody. That's literally what happened in this chapter. Like Kuzan was actually fighting, and then they cheated him. Yeah, they're so hoes, dude. Man.
Girl or
I think a dude, cause like.
I wanna say it.
Yeah, could be a dudette, could be a girl.
Yeah.
Totally.
I feel like it might be an amalgamation of spirits in one body, something of that nature, or the immortality, or something because of Orlaw's fruit. There's so many things that I see all the time.
Haki fruit is probably the longest running theory, along with. Does that say Crocomom? Oh yeah. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Crocomom. I'm a supporter of that theory.
You are?
I am. I don't.
My brother hates me. Shit. He's like, there's no way. There's no
Listen,
way. I'm
would
like,
it
if
be,
it happens?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and explain to all of you that Crocodile is Luffy's mom. But ask yourself, seriously, after Bugs Bunny goes Super Saiyan, is there really anything else that should surprise you? Is the first thing that I would... Somebody got mad at... I posted that, or I put that in a video, that I'm a believer in the Crocomom theory. Somebody got hot. He was like, you know what? Anyone who believes that theory should never have the right to meet Oda. And I was like, that hurt, but like, why did you go there immediately? Like, I was like my one dream is to meet Oda, and he was literally like, your dream will never happen because you think Crocodile is Luffy's mom. And I'm like, sorry, dude. I think it's possible.
You're
That's
telling me
it.
I'm not allowed to be passionate?
Yeah, right? Sorry, I think it's possible. Let's see. Him running from Shanks was smart, though. It was smart, but you don't have to look like... I almost said something. You don't have to look... You don't have to do it like that. You can strategically make a retreat. This motherfucker, he pooped himself and he was shaking in his boots. And that doesn't happen to you. Can you picture Mihawk doing that? Mihawk doesn't want to fight Shanks either. You know what Mihawk did? He just put his sword up and he turned around and he left. He didn't poop his pants like Green Bull did.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I don't respect Green Bull. I don't respect Kizaru. Kizaru can fight, though. I'll take that back. It's not that I don't respect Kizaru. It's that I don't, at this point in the story... Like, I feel like we're banging with Kizaru. But Green Bull, anytime I see him, I'm like, yeah, max him out. Send whoever. I think Usopp can take him. Send whoever. I don't like him. He's weak.
He can use that fire thing.
Yeah. Burn up all them plants.
But I know how to save it because I have a certain thing. He'll figure something out.
Yeah, he'll figure something out, man. I just literally do not. Yeah. Let's see. Do you plan on doing a collective? Wait, love your. Yeah, where were we? Fujitora will probably just protect the citizens at the end of the story. That's fine. I want that for him. Make Luffy do all the work, just like in Dressrosa. I'm okay with that. Well, actually, no, I'm not. He can summon meteors, so he needs to be fighting. I take that back.
And
He's
he
got to
just
fight.
summons them like nothing. Like, yeah, I got a meteor coming. Dude, you just summoned one.
He's got to fight. He's got to fight. Yeah, I take it back. He's got to fight. I think you're right. I think in expecting that, but fuck that. No, he needs to fight. We need him on the front lines for sure. Love your crackhead Luffy stuff, Goofy. Thank you so much. So much. I owe you a drink when I see you. Everyone in the stream, again, I owe you a drink when I see you at cons. You plan on doing a collective video for the first few arcs? Like how to start a gang of crackheads? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to get to every arc. It's going to be like literally, so even Syrup Village, Orange Town, all of that. Like, or maybe I will collect those into like one just East Blue video. Maybe I haven't decided, but I'm going to wait till the live action comes out so that I can have something to not only juxtapose it with, because I'll be reviewing that as well, obviously. So, but yeah, that's definitely coming.
Did you like that live action?
Yeah, I actually have a video coming out tomorrow, kind of going over my overall thoughts about it. But yeah, I was.
We don't have to go further.
Yeah, no problem. But just my condensed version. Yes, I'm excited for the live action for sure. I'll say that. Where were we? Does Shiryu technically have a 3 billion bounty since he legit stabbed Garp, who is worth 3 billion?
Does Buggy have 3 billion berries worth giving? Because if he doesn't, I think Croc and Mihawk are gonna kill him.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of berries. And then also, should he get a 3 billion berry bounty just because he cheap shotted an old man? I certainly don't think so. But you know, I don't have any respect for any of the Blackbeard pirates at this point.
Thoughts on Kuzan on Blackbeard's side?
No, he's not. There's no way he
I
is.
feel like this fight was a good testament to prove to the crew, because he fought his actual superior and was like, he's willing to fight his own superior.
Yeah.
He's on our side, so like he could still be the double agent, but this was a good convincing act.
Yeah, you could, you know, he proved it to them. He's not gonna convince me. Like that's just like I talk about that in my chapter review. Like he literally like he could have maxed out all the Straw Hats. He wanted to become the Fleet Admiral specifically because he knows that Akainu's justice is flawed. And his mantra is lazy justice. Like, to get involved that much means he clearly has conviction. Does his conviction now mean that pirates should rule the world? Absolutely not. So it's like... And Garp trained him. That, to me, is the biggest, like... He's, like... There's no way that he's, like... Yeah, he's not
There's
not
still
evil.
that seed of like good.
There is, yeah. That's just Oda's. Yeah, that's Oda's writing to make us like believe so much. But I'm not buying it. It's just my opinion. I think he's totally still a good guy, and we're in there. Let's see. Zoro. I think the imp. Wait, where were we?
Another level of armament. Conqueror's Hut.
That would be cool.
I really want to know what happened to Zoro and Wano, because if that is a connection to a Black Blade or anything like that.
Yeah, because he just met the Grim Reaper, and then like we didn't get any like follow through with that. Which I know that we eventually will. Like I know the way that Oda likes to tell his stories. I trust him, but like yeah, maybe that
Remember that moment 200 chapters ago? Guess what?
Yeah, right.
I'm
yeah,
telling you right now.
That's how he does it. So I think we're gonna get that. I think the implication that your brain is capable of storing infinite amounts of knowledge and the cost of your brain being bigger in size. Oh, that's Vegapunk's Devil Fruit. It's a waste on Luffy, for sure. Yeah, he could not do it.
All these
Yeah, and he would get to Laugh Tale and he would like try to order food or something. He would not know anything about where he is. He would fucking yeah. Goofy Live, yeah. What's up, Slippy? Slippy, that sounds familiar. Wish I might know who you are, Slippy. What would you do?
right. I feel like the God Valley. What would be the next movie?
I feel like it should be. Now would they make a movie that's canon? They should, because I'm tired of like
It not mattering.
yeah, like Oda uses the things that he's involved with to like give hints at how the story's gonna end. That's what he always does, and like I like that. Means we have to see it, but it's like, yeah, I think we should get like a canon story for sure.
I want it to also, like every movie, whenever like Dragon Ball Z movies, whenever you see them, it's like, oh, it takes place here. It's like, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It's like all
Yeah.
these movies are their own universe.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's interesting.
It's literally, yeah. Which I'm tired of how I know that that's how it has to be for a lot of anime movies, but you could, especially with One Piece, you can just make it for real, dude. Sixty's gonna put up LeBron numbers by the end of the series. That's true. It's kind of already doing that. Any theories about?
Egghead. Back then.
I hope the Straw Hat Fleet shows up. I hope that this is the event that the narrator was talking about in Dressrosa. That doesn't have to be what happens, but like with everything involved, because you remember in Mary Joy, Leo and Saul, they did or Sai, yeah, Sai. They kicked the Celestial Dragon, so like the
They're
government.
making a name.
Yeah. So the government should have already taken Luffy seriously. They've dropped the ball so often. But if Luffy's entire fleet pulls up to back him up and help him escape from Egghead, because the one thing's for sure, I do not see this going bad for the Straw Hats. Like, we've been up for so long. Sure, we just beat Kaido. Maybe the story needs a low point. I don't see, like, maybe something bad will happen, but I don't see it being an all-out defeat for the Straw
I
Hats.
see them getting pressed.
Yeah, I see them getting pressed for sure. But I really, like, I don't see them blitzing everybody, but I definitely see them managing to get away somehow.
I think the correlation too, because if we look at Kid and Law, they got low diffed. But these guys, they're the ones that are going to send. So this is their moment that it's going to happen. And it's like, it's going to be well worth. I hope we get everyone.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
all here.
Yeah, well, Usopp's stone. How are we going to figure that out, actually? Usopp's made of stone. Frankie's half stone.
Yeah.
We got to get back to Egghead, guys. We got to get back to Egghead.
It's nice for
Oh, my gosh. That's true.
That's witness in the polar bear. That's amazing.
Yeah, he does. That's all he's got. He's got a couple of guys, and he's like, "You wanna be a pirate crew? I got a polar bear." And they just said, "Yeah, that's it." More Mugiwara content. You know it, baby. What is he reading? I want a solo win. Me too. I'm still continuous. Optimistic about the live action, but man, those trailers are pretty good. The expectations of live action anime adaptations are in hell, but it looks good. I agree. I agree. Yeah. You know?
Like, having the Death Note movie, that really let me down because they got the characterizations wrong. For all the characters. They hit certain points that they were like, okay, you guys are seeing that, alright. And then Full Metal, too loyal. Too loyal to it, so it made it look like, alright, this doesn't look great. And then you have Cowboy Bebop, they just got characterizations wrong. This, I feel like they got really good with characterization. Like, they got them to a T.
Oh yeah, the cast looks amazing. They are going to be amazing. Mugiwara and Goofy, are you reading? Yeah, I should keep looking just at the camera. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure. I'm trying to read all of the. But we'll go back up there and read. I'll try to make more eye contact. So this is like. You know what I'm saying? Get you some more of that. Think. Who's your favorite Yonko? Luffy, honestly. If you mean of all time, probably Whitebeard, maybe.
I'm right there with you because like the fact that he's the dad and all of his crew had so much respect for him. He was a badass, and most of his crew were badasses.
He was real cool about it too. He was like, "Yeah, I just want a family."
And the man
Like-
didn't have a scar on his neck.
So cool. Yeah. So of all time, I'd say probably Whitebeard for sure. I believe that in the end of One Piece is all the Straw Hats in their grave and Brook plays Binks no Sake. I'm going to forget I read that because that is depressing. If anyone dies before the end of One Piece, if any of the Straw Hats die before or at the end of One Piece, Yeah, I'm gonna put that right out of my head. I hope you are wrong, and I hope that whatever made you get that thought, I hope that you watch a really happy movie today, and that you pick yourself up. I hope the movie that you watch has a happy ending, and I hope you never think about that ever again.
It would have a role since Yoshiba died. I don't know what's gonna go on with him.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Oda was setting him up. Like Oda introduced him like 4 different times. He's gonna do something.
Yeah, like
you know?
when is he showing up?
No idea. But Green Bull beat him, so I guess I can't respect him either. Sorry, you know. It's good, but also goofy. Still feels like One Piece. Yeah.
Let's see, Gear 5 is coming.
Live stream at BB. How did Fujitora just use his devil fruit and avoid his first meteor? Wait, what? How did Fujitora just use his devil fruit and avoid his first meteor? Man.
Probably because he was standing on a rock and probably moved himself with it.
Oh yeah, it's Fujitora. I got respect for him. Canon movies should only be done after One Piece is over in order to not spoil the story. I think you could do it before it's over, but that being said, you know, I'm okay with. I think that'd be a good for narratively. Like, I think that's still good. I think you have a point.
Agreed. I would love that. Like, I love lore. Like, I kind of look at like Game of Thrones. Like, some of the lore in Game of Thrones, I would like. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that story? That would be a dope story to watch.
It would be amazing. Yeah, I agree, and I think that I wish they would, but I mean, Luffy does sell the tickets. But also, I thought Film Red before I saw more trailers was gonna be, because you remember how they were marketing that? It was just Shanks everywhere, and so everybody was like,
That one picture with him at the end.
literally like, oh, Shanks is gonna be in a movie. How do they do it? And the way they did it was so cap. I won't even like. I did love Film Red, but like, God, that's so cap. Good God, they knew what they were doing. So I think you're right. I don't think they, for whatever reason, will do that. But they 100% could. Like, they would sell so many tickets of like a God Valley movie or a Shanks movie. Like, it'd be amazing.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be. We do need that.
That would also be, what is it? Against expectations.
Yes, it would be. I would love to see that. I've read like a whole bunch of. It also would make a lot of sense. That's why they were laughing so much. David Beck fight can be like just this ridiculous thing. I think that's what has to happen with like Shanks and Luffy, because they're not gonna try to kill each other, but they definitely need to flex how strong they are. That has to happen.
That would make sense.
It would. It really would. If there was a low point, it should be Elbaf. Yes, I agree. I agree so much with that. If there is a low point that comes up, because like there's gonna need to be, that's how storytelling goes. I think it should be an Elbaf. It should not be an Egghead right now with all of the other low points and weird stuff that's happening outside of Egghead. Like, Luffy is an emperor. We need to ride that. You know, like, he's the greatest ever. And yeah.
And that can also be a lore time too. Usually in low points, it's good lore time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 100% like what Egghead has been up until this point, to be honest. We found out so many amazing things from Egghead. So yeah, I think that, hell yeah. Where were we? I think the Straw Hat Grand Fleet pulls up at Egghead, and Shanks is coming too, because he specifically said he's got to go after Barto for being disrespectful in his territory. I hope so. I don't know if like, ooh, that'd be, yeah. I hope so too. I don't know what they're gonna do. They definitely can't fight Shanks and Kizaru and the Gorosei, so that'd be awesome. But good God, the scene at Punk Mugiwara no Goofy. What was the scene at Punk Hazard where a fruit turned to a devil fruit? I don't know. What do you mean?
It was probably like whenever they were talking about like how devil fruits are, like where they can spawn in a fruit. Basically, that's how the Marimarino was. Like after he died, like, there was just a random fruit that became.
Oh yeah. I don't remember that. I'm watching Punk Hazard again now to make in preparation for the video, so I'll keep my eyes open for that. Hopefully I'll see that. Let's see. What if we had Mihawk Seraphim fight the real Mihawk? That would be kind of fire, not gonna lie. Yeah.
I feel like Mihawk was more of a robot than Seraphim. Because whenever what's his face was fighting him, it's like you're human, and it seems like almost Mihawk is not. Like he's just literally a force.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. But I hope that we get some some characterization. I really want to know what's happening with the Seraphim. Like we got Usopp and Frankie or Stone. Someone's got to set them free. So like the real Boa Hancock, or I hope we see her very soon. Actually, I hope she pulls up.
Dude,
Boa.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, Boa.
We'd be dead.
Yeah, I would. Ooh, baby. Let's see. It'd be hard to beat a low point with pre-time skips about what could even happen to the Straw Hats of that. I'll tell you, there's a couple of things I'm scared of. We could lose Viva. We could lose Usopp. We could lose like. Pretty much, what would be a lower point than Sabaody is if anyone actually died. That would be an actual low point worse than Sabaody. Rose dance with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Hello, Kenny. Respectable. Sue. Hell yeah. Preach. I love Blackbeard and the way his crew operates. Well, then you are a scoundrel. Nothing against you. Han Solo was a scoundrel, a lovable scoundrel. You just got to know who you are, and you scoundrel. Do you think Brooke will have an actual fight post time skip? Not Fishman. I think as we get closer to the end, like everybody's gonna have to fight. So eventually, for sure. It's happening now. Remember at the Reverie, everybody was like, "You love that crackhead too?" I love that crackhead. He saved my whole village, and all he asked for was half a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yep. Dude,
I'm glad you mentioned that. Like, as I mentioned it in my video that's coming out tomorrow too, Cowboy Bebop has fewer things to get right than One Piece does. Objectively easier, just way better, and it's a simpler story with a much faster and honestly even more like potent payoff earlier on. Like you don't have to be like they had fewer things to get right and they still messed it up. So it's like really discouraging, but
it's made it weird because in the anime he's just this cold dude.
He's cold as I just didn't. I didn't finish. Was Vicious the weird dude in the show? Now I remember. Yes, that was when I stopped watching. Yeah. I didn't like what they did with him either. Goofy, your videos are absolutely hilarious. Appreciate you, homeboy or homegirl, whoever abandoned Mantle. Appreciate you so much. I love you, and we are all friends here, best friends.
Oh no.
Yes. Where were we? One Piece has an odd flow more akin to an amusement park, so I don't know how they'd capture that in a short captured time. Yeah. Hard. Super hard.
It's so weird to have a movie. You gotta think about how much weight you have and make it land at the end. Because that's why I feel like Film Red worked so well, because we feel like there was a lot of events that we knew of that tied it together. Yeah, it's not canon, but there was just so much that we knew that was going into it tying.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be hard, and especially with the live action, I'm hoping every episode's at least an hour long, but, like, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, like, just to even condense, like, the beats that you need to hit to make the climax, which I would assume would be Arlong Park, to make that hit. It's going to be tough, but I trust the cast and Oda, so we're going in optimistic. Let's see. Dofi, come quick. Pinocchio turned into Jesus and freed the slaves. Made me laugh harder than I ever have in my entire life. 10 minutes of struggling to breathe. Appreciate that.
Dude, yeah.
Hey.
I was at work and they're like,
Yeah. Appreciate that. That's probably like maybe my favorite joke that I've come up with for sure. Really, that whole video, like the way that I found The Godfather to work, because I've always thought about The Godfather when watching Dressrosa and how Dofi was really just trying to. He was a successful criminal, and you know how funny it is when just someone who has nothing to do with everything you're doing just is determined to just end your entire criminal enterprise. It was, all of it's hilarious. Like, appreciate you though, man. Let's see. My favorite fight we never see is Aokiji versus Akainu. The fact they terraform on Hazard. Yeah, same.
Taco.
What happened? Taco.
Twitch, Joe sent me in here to tell you that he misses you and you're the best Uno player and you're his real husband, not sad. Thank you, Taco.
Taco. I knew a guy in high school named Taco. He had a motorcycle. Is that Taco?
No, this,
Oh.
she's a streamer friend that, from like, a whole bunch of Twitch friends. That
Oh, awesome. I was about to say, like, damn, how'd you know Taco? I forgot I knew Taco. Crazy. I think there are some hints in One Piece movie read because Oda is told the director at the end of the manga 25 years ago. I think Uda's character is parallel to Luffy's of Blackbeard. Yeah, 100%. He does that. He just likes putting in like Easter eggs and stuff like that for how the story's gonna end, and yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I feel like he likes having a through line, like kind of like a Venn diagram. All these people have this in common.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100%. I think the Blackbeard Pirates gets hold of people's fruits by walking around with an apple tree or something. Ooh.
Huh.
Ooh.
Like have one on their
Yeah,
ship.
like they have a devil fruit tree on their ship. I mean, that doesn't... I still have questions about, like, the black thing that he threw over Whitebeard at Marineford, but that's narratively a very good idea.
Why
I
would
do
you need
like
a
that.
knife?
Yeah.
Like, did you like? I want. Did he carve out something inside of him and consume him? Because if you think about Big Mom,
Yeah, that's what
Or the
I always
caramel.
kind of thought. I think that would happen. Either way, Blackbeard's a dirty scoundrel. God, God, he's so awful. Love you, Goofy. You're gonna take off. Keep it up. Hey, love you, and we are going to take off. Stick around. We're gonna go to the sky. Play Bellside Choppa TikTok. What is that? Is that a streamer or a cosplayer? Does she cosplay as Boa Hancock? My favorite cosplayer right now is Gia Girardi, and I think she was on that One Piece talk. She did a Boa Hancock cosplay, and my soul literally left my body. Still hasn't returned, actually. That's why I haven't been able to put out a video since. So yeah, she's amazing. Hopefully I get to meet her. Yeah.
got Joker. Hi, dudes. Love you, dudes.
What's up, dudes? Love you, dudes. Hell yeah.
Play Uno with them. Have you played Uno?
Not,
Like on console?
not on console, but I would obviously definitely try it. I think I've seen RDC do it. Looks fun. Definitely looks fun.
It's some fun times.
Yeah. If we lose Vivi before she officially joins the crew, people are going to be rioting. Yeah, and I'll be
Yeah.
with them. I'll be in the
Yeah, dude.
streets with them rioting.
I'll be right there too.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I hope we will see Luffy and Zoro fight again and see how much they progressed. Like, fight each other or just fight? I don't want to see them fight each other again. Like in Whiskey Peak, that was stupid.
But then we're in a totally different world now.
Yeah,
Oh my
that'd
God.
be awful if I saw them. But just fight other people, for sure. I mean, that's actively happening now, for sure.
We're in Groggy again? Oh. Yeah, baby.
Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure.
5 times a day.
Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. That they're Goofy. Appreciate you so much. We are all friends. Love everybody so much. Let's see. Man, who doesn't love the rubber? I mean, who doesn't love the rubber? Yeah, you can't. You gotta love the rubber crackhead. Who do you think the best straw hat is? I say Frankie. What does that question mean, though? The best straw hat, like who's the best crew member, or just my preference to
I
who?
would say who's your favorite?
My favorite is Oh, that's hard. I'm gonna obviously we're leaving Luffy out of it, right? Because that's not fair. Like he's just like
I'll say that. Yeah.
that's not fair. Because Luffy's like just one of the greatest characters constructed. Period. Like bar none, he is one of the most impressively written characters ever. And I would if he's on any poll, I have to pick him.
Yes.
But Luffy's off, obviously. After that, I'm picking Robin. That's who my favorite would be. And then from there, it'd probably go maybe. I don't know. Just she's got I'm just gonna keep it at Robin. She's got everything. She's like the most useful person there. Like as far as like narratively, like they need her for the poneglyphs, like and she's got one of the best backstories, if not by your preference, the best backstory. And she's just an impressive, well-written character, and that has nothing to do with her being a woman. Like she could be a man and still be like this really interesting character. Like, I would say Robin. A close second for me, if not right there with her, is Sanji. I truly, really like Sanji, and the characterization that he gets. It's just, I feel like, I know that, I'm sure there's YouTubers who talk about it, and it's like, if I had a channel that could dive more into the intelligent writing aspect of his character, it's incredible. He is a very well-written character, and you can tell he's a really good person, like, and then when you get like his entire other backstory, like his second backstory, his character makes even more sense. Like he's incredible. Like he's right there with Robin for me. And yeah, so I would pick Robin and Sanji. Frankie's good too, though.
Mine would be Zoro. I like that he's the backbone, kind of like reminding people, like, hey, there's something bigger that we got to keep our head on. We got to stay focused on this, and if we don't, I will leave because this is. I like that
is
conviction.
true. That is a really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. You need that. I think you definitely need that. I would say Zoro's really good.
I would say next would be Sanji because I like cooking, and he likes making people happy cooking. So
Yeah.
I vibe well with that.
Dude, with Sanji, it always comes back to kindness. He's always like, he completely removes himself from the equation. Like, whenever you remove him from, like, the gags that Oda sets up, like, it's always for Sanji about improving the lives of the people that he cares about, and he will endure any amount of suffering and not tell anybody. Which is exactly the same as Zoro, but they do it in two different ways. Yeah, so that'd be my answer. Live action Arlong is far too diminutive?
Diminutive, like he's small.
Oh, like he's small. Ooh.
I've seen what is it? Grand Line Review. He had stuff about like there was people that had mock-ups of Arlong being bigger, and I kind of do vibe well because he is like 5 meters. He is like a few meters tall. He's supposed to be that, but I get it from their standpoint. But I saw they made Captain Morgan look big, but I'm just gonna let it happen because.
I could forgive that because for one thing, everybody in One Piece is like monstrously taller than Luffy, so it's like just huge.
12 feet tall.
Yeah, there's some sizes that don't add up in One Piece. I can forgive everything that Arlong is. God, he does look like nightmare fuel, to be honest. But he's, again, maybe that's on purpose. I will, we'll see. Thank you. Tekking's a great guy. Everybody still talks to me about how Tekking shouted me out. I have thanked him. I have talked to him. He's an amazing person. So it's definitely like,
I was randomly watching a video, and then he said that, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Amazing. He's a great guy. Hopefully I get to meet and hang out with him too. Are any of Nami's tangerines devil fruit? That would be interesting. I don't think we've seen anything into that, but that'd be awesome.
Just for show. I feel like that. Like he probably didn't want anybody to see what he was doing. That's why.
I agree with you right there, brother. Hell yeah.
Like, monsters. Oh yeah, dude. That I cannot wait.
Me either.
That is gonna be so sick.
That is gonna be awesome. Little bit upset we got that before God Valley, but I want to put that out of my head
Yes.
because I do really want to see that. Like Monsters is gonna be amazing.
Do you think this Wano is gonna be pre-Wano with the walls?
Oh, and Monsters? Oh, it damn well better be.
That would
Yeah.
be dope, dude.
Yeah, it would be dope because they would have been. How far back is that? Did they say?
Like
It had to like hundreds of years
Yes,
ago, right? Like
yes.
yeah. We should get some walls. We should get some walls
that
for
would
sure.
be super. Like if they were like, "This is what Wano looked like back in the day," it'd be like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Yeah. A closed off nation. I think so. When we getting a chapter review with both of you, like with both of us in it? I mean, like
Timing would be a hard thing because logistics wise. Like,
Yeah.
on my schedule and his schedule, we'd have to line up things. I'm working on my review process. I've never reviewed anything before, so I'm going to work on that. And if it works and we can line it, I would be down.
Obviously, me too. I just think the only thing with that is, for one thing, for us to both. Well, a review is one thing. You can do a reaction because, like, when chapters come out, we both just want to read the chapter. Like
Yes.
we're just rushing to read this because there's no way in any world would I ask, "Hey Jim, can you wait to read the chapter for me to get home?" I would never even ask him to do. I'm sure he'd maybe do it. It'd be tough for me to do that. So. But we'll do videos for sure in the future, so you're not gonna be starved from us working together. In addition, there's the Moogie Goof Pirates. It's more than just me and Jim. Like, if you stick around on August 6th when we do the Gear 5 reaction stream, as well as the behind the footage with the rest of the Moogie Goof Pirates, you guys can meet all of us. It's amazing.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so
can't
fun.
wait.
It's gonna be so very fun. Let's see. Where are they? Oh yeah. Yeah, we hope, but just hoping. And what did I miss? A lot. I owe you a drink. That's the first thing. That's what you miss. Always love seeing creators support one another. Thank you for the stream. Oh, of course. This man, he's tried harder than I have for way longer. His setup is amazing. Like, that's what he's going to help me out with. Jim is an amazing person, as I have already told all of my followers. Yeah, just stick around, stick with him. Even if you are not in this stream, doesn't matter. You're gonna see more of him. So, you know, cool. It's all cool. Let's see. Frankie Stan, I think we have to have a fight like Senior Pink and Frankie fight over. Me too. I like that. I like that. Over being number one. We just need more Senior Pink, I think. I need to see what he's doing. Yeah, I did sort of self-report there. I'm always picking her.
Dude,
and
like that attire that she had was just so good.
literally every time if I was in the One Piece world, every time I'd see Nico Robin, I'd be like, "Hey, how are you? Please put the cowboy hat back on." Please. If I ever meet Oda, the first thing, like, if anybody ever meets Oda, they're gonna ask him, "Hey, what is the One Piece? Can you give us a hint?" I'm asking him straight up, when will you put Nico Robin back in that cowboy hat? Please, we all want to know. That's what the people want to see. I know you're smart. You know what we want. Just give it to us already. For God's sake, she looks...
That's how it started.
Yeah.
And I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could even end the series with her putting the cowboy hat back on. I will die happy. I promise. Let's see. Pinocchio Jesus for me. Pinocchio Jesus is a great Straw Hat. A very well-written character.
Especially for, like, you don't see many stories with that character type that has longevity. Like, I feel like Usopp has more to learn, which is very hard to have, especially with deep.
Like 1,000 episodes, yeah.
But I'm glad that he still has room to grow. He's like his dad in that movie, in Film Red is what I'm talking about. Just seeing that he has that to reach it, and he will, I'm excited.
Always, man. Yeah. It's certainly coming. I'm excited for more Usopp stuff. I hope Elbaf is the arc that we get that.
Oh my god.
I don't have an argument for that. Yeah, Frankie's nipples do have, but Robin can grow more nipples. from wherever. I'm just saying that at least puts her in the contest.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Robin is almost to a billion berry. Dude, yeah,
That's true.
that's what's the impressive thing, because like since she is been wanted for so long.
That's hilarious because the government, I know what the world government's thought process was. They were just like, hold on, they're getting real close to the One Piece. We gotta raise these bounties, stop all of them. She can read the poneglyphs, we gotta get her. Raise the bounty.
What I would like to know, this could be an episode of just random bounties from pirates being brought in, because we don't see any of that ever.
We don't ever see any of that. That is true. Ooh, that's true. Wait a minute. Yeah, because as it stands, the bounty system is pretty much just for show. Like, when has the government ever, like... Well, Blackbeard did it with Ace.
I don't see like not happening, but I like to see more.
Yeah, I would like to see the bounties mattering, because right now the bounties matter more with Cross Guild, the antithesis of the Navy's bounty system.
And
like,
they know they can't pay them.
What are they gonna do? They show up with Garp, and Crocodile's gonna be like, I don't have $3
I
billion.
can't believe this fucking
Yeah, like, what are you? Dude, I cannot pay for this. Oh yeah, I support that. Hell yeah. The nipple lights are him using 100% of his power. Good.
Dude, the fact that Luffy comes in Katakuri's kneecap is hilarious.
The fact that he what?
Luffy is as tall as his kneecap.
That is hilarious. That is funny. Can you imagine trying to fight that guy for like 11 hours? Katakuri's fighting Luffy, and he's as tall as your kneecap the whole time. If I was Katakuri, I'd look down on him too. I mean, I would literally have to. He's as tall as my kneecap. I would. That's hilarious. And just by the end of the fight, you're like, this crackhead is fighting. I don't know. I am too old for any of this nonsense. What do you want? Like a
400. Oh, okay. So like around the time of Nolan.
That's tight.
Okay.
But Tekken, just imagine your goofiness and his knowledge of One Piece. Yeah, it would be sick. I would unendingly love to. I was invited to the Reverie this year. A very awesome and amazing story. I couldn't go because I was tripping on mushrooms and I got bit by a bunch of fire ants. And it's a hilarious story. But I feel so grateful to King Recon. That's my boy. He reached out and It was a really, and I wanted to be there. It was last minute, but like it was still really good to be able. That was a goal that I set for myself. The only reason I created this channel was first and foremost, to talk about One Piece with as many people as I could. And the second one was I wanted to go to the Reverie, and to get that in 2 months, just unbelievable.
The fact that the door is open, is so dope, dude.
Yeah, it is so dope, man. I'm just very grateful.
I've loved that community for well over 10 years now, and it's just so cool to see where it is now. Oh man,
It's amazing. Imagine if we see Pedro again. I would rather not. We have enough people becoming ghosts.
The Will of P does not need to live.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not.
Oh, Pink, yes, thank you. I remember talking to you. Yeah, about my Coheed. Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, my Coheed cover. I love Coheed and Camry.
Oh fuck yeah, Coheed and Camry is tight. And like your cover, I'm pretty sure I've even seen that. That's like on your channel, or maybe I saw it on your Instagram.
Yes.
Probably saw it on your Instagram. You post like snippets of things, and every time I'm like, dude, this is amazing.
I post the full ones on here, and I do them vertically as well, because I can't do full on Insta or TikTok or anything like that. I just do snippets for those.
Fair. Love them. Yeah, anything pop punk or in that same like feel. Love it. Cannot wait. I'd love to do music like that too.
I like
yes,
songs with energy.
That's that. Can one of you do a Frankie impression? Super. Yeah, that was way better. Hell yeah, that's it right there. He's pretty much going to be the Frankie of the Moogie Goof Pirates. He's going to basically help us keep the ship afloat and help me build my ship. And yeah, so hell yeah.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Thank you for the follows on Twitch. Thank you.
Let's see.
King Sogi. I would like to see aspects of Soga King. Like I would like to see like that slingshot he had.
The
I would like-
Kabuto.
and I would also like to have him the cape. If he did do the mask, it would be funny if Luffy goes, "Where do I know you from?"
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that would be. But then that would be. I kind of always want Luffy to be like, "Oh, it's Soga King."
Welcome back.
Idiot.
Why haven't I seen you?
Stupid. Stupid. So stupid.
You were so cool. I was gonna ask you to be part of the crew.
Yeah, right. The thing about Soga King though, I think it's narratively it's awesome. I think we should, if we do see Soga King again, we need to have a moment where Usopp decides he doesn't need it anymore, which we kind of already got in Dressrosa
Yes.
when he technically, because remember he lost his memories of Robin, which means, and I didn't think about this till I watched a video about it, which means technically his memories of Soga King might have also left. So
that
like
was his raw, pure.
his
bravery.
raw, just pure, like, my name's Usopp, and I'm gonna save everybody. And so, like, that's good. I would love it if he, like, actually let it go. I think that'd be narratively awesome. What are your predictions? Do you think we will go back to Egghead, or Oda is going after... Are you caught up? I don't want to... If you are caught up, then we're going back to Egghead.
Yeah, we're
going
about
back
to be
Egghead.
there.
Yeah, we're about to. That's what's coming up. Is it this? It's next week,
I
right?
hope. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
next
think so. Yeah, because that's.
Yeah.
Chapter would have dropped yesterday.
Yeah. It's next week. I was about to say, is there a chapter out and none of you have told us?
We would have done that.
I would have been like, what? Oh my gosh.
Paul, that's not Jim.
Yeah, I would be like, well, it looks like we're about to do a chapter review right now. Let's see. What's up,
Robin would be
fellow?
the best
And who? She. That's true. I want to see that comment though. Also, what are you? Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Robin would be the best as a pole dancer. I feel like that's sexist, but the thing is, I don't disagree with you at all. She would. Isn't she dancing in one of the movies? That creepy movie where not the creepy movie.
Was it film Gold?
No, I think it was. It was when. Maybe. What movie did they all get turned into kids? And Robin just got turned into an 18-year-old.
Strong World. Was that Strong World?
I think Strong World was the one with Nami, right?
Yeah, was she?
Is it Film
Was it Film Z?
Z?
Film Z with Zephyr?
Is Al? Yeah, I think so, because Aokiji was in that one.
Yeah.
Why were they turned into kids? For that
Akino
movie.
or something like that? I think it was someone's Devil Fruit. Definitely did it.
Whatever. She danced, and I agree with you. I just don't know
She was in
if you can.
in Wano.
Oh, she was. Yeah, she was. Yes, yeah. She can dance. I definitely don't think what you're saying doesn't have merits. I just think without the context, we need to extrapolate from that.
Filing channel with 5. I'm sure the question is, but can you name 5 of the best games of the last decade?
Oh, us?
That would be-
5 for the last decade?
Grand Theft Auto 5. Skyrim hasn't been lost. That was
Yeah, I don't know if I can argue like influence. I'll just say that the games that impacted me: Red Dead Redemption 2,
oh yeah.
fantastic. I shed a tear for my boy Arthur every chance I can. I might drink to him tonight. I tell you what.
TV.
Sure. I can't. That scene with him and his horse, man, don't get me started. So yeah, God of War is good too. Final Fantasy
God of War.
VII Remake is also amazing. I don't think I should count that though, because for one thing, it's an already established property. That's
Last
a great
of Us.
game. The Last of Us, true. How did you feel about the second one?
I liked aspects of it. I didn't like that how it was arranged. I felt like if it was arranged differently, I would have had a lot more weight and felt more better about it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The Last of Us Part 2 for me is a lot like Uncut Gems. Very great movie. I will never watch it again.
Yep.
You literally, that's like,
Yep.
that's how I feel about The Last of Us Part 2. But,
I like certain aspects. I didn't disagree, but like how it went about, I was like, if we would have had this in different spots, I would have felt way more differently about it being executed.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you think Soga King will return? We read that one. Robin will be the best as a pole dancer. That's where we were. Can one of you do a Brooke impression saying yo?
Yo!
Also better than what I would say. That's the best that I could do there. Mihawk and Crocodile would probably cash in Buggy to pay for. Just trade Buggy. They'd just be like, how about this? We'll give you an Emperor for Garb.
We'll give you our boss.
I don't have $3 billion, but I do have this ridiculous clown. Take him. Be gone with him. That's awesome. Croc and Mihawk just handing out IOUs.
If there is buzzing, it's because of there's certain electronics that are going on. I've been trying to remedy that. That is one thing that's been on my to-do list. I apologize.
Damn buzzes.
Yeah, it's all because of all this electricity that's going on. I have to learn to eliminate it.
No problem. Tell us about the fire ants. I will in a video that I make about that. Well, I'll give you the long story short. I took some mushrooms. I thought they were like gonna be good mushrooms. They were synthetic mushrooms, so I got them from like a store. So I was already skeptical. And then I took my dog outside. Then my dog is old, so he likes to like just step in like a pile of fire ants and pee. And normally I'm watching him, but I was, as I've said, tripping on mushrooms. So I noticed it this time. I managed to save my dog, but it was only by getting into a fist fight with all of the fire ants. Like I was literally like rolling around on the ground, punching as many fire ants as I could. I picked up a pole. I was beating. And so then what happened there after I've been bit by like at least 10 fire ants, what happened? I lost my mind. All I saw was red. So then I just start beating up all of the other fire ant hills around the yard. This was a process that took about 3 hours in total. I was just outside sweating. My shirt was off. The neighbors are looking at me like I was crazy. And it wasn't until I realized that I was in fact tripping on mushrooms that I realized I was also allergic to fire ant bites. So my arm was like, it was huge. It was hilarious. It was very funny. I went in. And then King Recon was like, hey, do you want to go to the Reverie? And I was like, well, I should probably go to the hospital other than the Reverie. There's going to be a whole video that explains it more than that, but not synthetic mushrooms. That sounds like a terrible trip. If I'm being honest, I did. If I'm being honest, I don't know if the synthetic mushrooms were trash because I had a fever. I was dying of fire ant bites. So I was literally, so my roommate, she's like, hey, your hand shouldn't look like that. And then I was like, great, because I thought I was tripping. So what do we do to remedy this situation? She gave me a bunch of Benadryl that was supposed to make me sleepy. And yeah, I don't remember what happened too much after that, but you know, the full story, I'll release a video, but like, yeah, those fire ants, I'll tell you one thing, I fought a lot of fire ants that day, and every time I pull into my driveway, I see the same fire ant bed. So moral of the story, if you really want to get rid of fire ants, you probably shouldn't get into a fist fight with them on mushrooms. Although at the time, that was the fastest way to save my dog, who again was in no real danger. But yeah, the fire ants, hard to say who won. You know, I ruined all of their homes. They almost killed me. Who won? It's hard to say. Who's to say?
You're still standing.
I'm still standing. A lot of them aren't. Okay, a lot of them aren't. So who's to say? Who won? Who's to say? Oh, which one was that? Oh, that was Gecko Moria. Hell no, I actually cannot do that, guy. I hope to one day be able to write plot lines with emotional weight Oda gives his. Yes, that was what we were talking about before we started this. Storytelling is first and foremost, like, in my opinion, the greatest gift you can give humanity, and it is a privilege to write any story. And got a whole philosophy on that. I won't go too far, but yes, I share that, and I think if you even got the desire to write a story, I think you should. It's the best thing you could do. I mean, in Wano, she was a geisha. Yeah, you're right. Can y'all hear the buzzing? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We fixed that. Got you. Sugar is the most terrifying villain in One Piece and the most broken member of the Doflamingo family next to Dofi himself. True. That's awful. That's terrifying. That is a very good point.
Super simple, too. Just a touch.
That's terrifying. You become a toy and everyone forgets about you? That's awful. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Nami would make all the money as a pole dancer, though. Again, you're not maybe wrong, but like, there's got to be a better way to phrase this than pole dancer. Is all we gotta figure out some type of
terminology.
Yeah, I don't want to just hop on and be like, yeah, that girl, she could strip. Like, first, she doesn't wear clothes anyway, to be honest. So
She could dance very good for pocket.
oh, perfect. The very next one is like, yeah, be careful how you say that. Lewd dancer seems all right. Stripper seems misogynistic. I wouldn't go so far to say it's not, because I see what they're saying. I just don't want, if someone's just coming in and we're all talking about how Nami should be stripping and
It has like
pole dancing.
Yeah, it's like a negative connotation.
We should, let's phrase it a little bit better. Who's the ugliest girl in One Piece? Big Mom. Jesus Christ. But maybe not Big Mom. I'm gonna say Big Mom though.
Oh, that fish in Water 7.
Okay, I changed my. Yeah, you're right. That one's the ugliest.
Yeah.
That one's the ugliest. Cause Big Mom at least used to be fine.
When she popped up, and I would be like, "Oh my lord, no!"
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Let me see.
Oda's about to write an episode about this.
Let's about the fire ants. He should. Big Luffy energy. I'm telling you.
Are you actually punching the ground?
Yeah, I'm ashamed to admit it, but yes, I got into a fist fight with the ants. I was mad they were trying to bite my dog. That's my boy. That's my dog. What would you do if you saw fire ants attacking your dog, who honestly brought it on himself? Yeah, I didn't have anything at the time, so the first thing I did, I made sure to pull the ants off of him. And now that I'm telling the story over, I'm realizing I didn't need to turn back around and start punching the ants. But I was caught up in the moment. I was hot. I was like, how dare you try to attack my dog? So yeah, I punched the ants right in their face. I guess I thought in the middle of it, what would Luffy do? Would he get some ant spray? No, he'd just start punching the ants. God, yeah, that's the way I say it out loud. That is nuts. And I wish those would have been better mushrooms for sure. But then again, then actually no, I would have just died actually. So maybe they were from Chopper. Chopper is a certified dealer in the One Piece world. So yeah.
Oh god.
Ant Fruity Ari no me. Oh, shouldn't. Shout out the fanfic writers. The proper term is exotic dancer. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
That would.
We.
Because you could be a belly dancer. You could be like a person from like the Jeep.
Yeah, like a yeah, perfect. That's what we want. That's what we meant. So from now on, whenever we mention Nami or Robin like that, they are exotic dancers. And yes, let's see. I had no idea you had the YouTubes. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of what I'm known for.
That's Unicorn Taco. Hi, Taco. Yes, I do. I do.
Hello, Taco. Oh man, yeah. Would you be Big Mom's baby daddy? Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, back like when
she was
talked to Kaido about being friends with him. Yeah.
When she was popping out kids, oh, absolutely.
She was 25.
Be honest, how you gonna tell her no? Be honest. Well, she's that tall. Yeah, I'll be whatever she wants me to be.
Stop, not punch.
Again, I was in the moment. Like again, I understand. I should not have punched the ants. In the moment, I was really angry, and I thought that. I don't know what I thought. The point is, we see who won, you know.
Buying an anteater. I want to know where we could get the closest anteater from.
Where the hell would you buy an anteater? Aren't they just like in the safari? Can you buy an anteater as a pet?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, I'm trying to entertain the idea. Like, how would he?
You're talking about a crackhead. You know what the most crackhead thing to do is? I bought an anteater. And I just let him go free on my yard. Is that funny? Absolutely. Yes. Would Luffy do it? Yes. Would I do it? I tell you what, if I ever see an anteater being sold at a flea market, oh, I'm buying the anteater. But that is just hilarious. Goofy. Yeah, get him. If I was high on shrooms, I'd fist fight a mosquito for trying to attack my dog. I get it. Yeah. You know? Absolutely. If I saw fire ants attacking my dog, I would, IDK, pour water on the ant pile. There wasn't time. There was no time to think about the proper way to fight these ants. They were the world government, and they told me my dog had to get bit. What would you do? What would you do if you were tripping on mushrooms and your dog was in danger?
Jimmy, why are you the best Uno player? Because I like chaos, and I don't give a shit to win.
That's kind of how you gotta be, to be honest.
I made people so bad. I made people so bad. And I don't try to.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like you. I love it. I love it though. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Bro, Goofy, old grease, bleach, that gets rid of ants quick. Well, you know what also got rid of them? These. Some of these.
They should be
Yeah, they should be licensed. I'm a licensed ant exterminator. Imagine you hire an ant exterminator and he's like, all right, show me the anthill.
warm up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, where were we, Jimmy? Back in the day when I was... God, he's my least favorite laugh in the entire series. And Moogie the Champ, appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you, but that laugh. What's the strain of crack do? I don't know. It cracks. It's crack. You want it? I don't know. It's crack. You want it? That's the perfect way to sell that shit. Give him some crack. Chopper is the supplier. I forget. He is. Can one of you do Law's impression of saying room shambles?
Shambles.
Perfect. I love all of these. Give them some mushrooms and then get them high. There was, first of all, no, but there wasn't time. And then also, ooh. But
What would they do?
I was about to say, they'd probably just start walking on their hind legs and just become aware of themselves. I changed my mind. That's a great idea. That would have been way more torture than anything my hands would have done.
They're probably sentient gods.
Yes, literally. You're right. I could be leading a squad of ants right now. God, you're right.
The Ari know me.
Yeah, the Ari know me. Then I've just got all these ants. Damn it, you're right. Let's see. Friendly reminder that anteaters are one of, if not the only animal that can reliably kill a jaguar.
Happy? I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But Doom and I... Oh my god! Sissy just fell through the... Sissy just fell through the...
Can an anteater kill a jaguar? Or are you just capping? Because
She kicked out!
all of the money I make from YouTube will now be in service of proving what you just said. Please tell me if you pulled that out
baseball
of your
bat.
ass. If you did,
Just with the baseball
if you
bat.
didn't, I will devote the rest of my life
Sissy with the
to
tackle
proving
on.
that.
How
Please
the
tell
fuck?
me that
How
that
the
is true.
fuck is Sissy alive? 2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sissy is the new Uwu champion.
Edible Dale Jr., please return. Please return and tell me if that is... that can kill a jaguar. I'm saying, please tell me if that's true, because I will devote the rest of my life to making sure I make that matchup happen.
I'm intrigued to see that.
I don't just want to set the jaguar. I don't want to set the anteater up though, but I want to create like a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you describe it, it's like you just put them in a 1v1. The anteater's gonna max the jaguar out. I want that to be true. Yep, that's what you signed up for, baby. The whole time, the whole time.
Who do you think Caribou is working
Big News Morgans.
for? Dude, that's actually gotta.
That's what Dressrosa part. I don't want to spoil too much of my video, but if you want to know what I think, you're working for Big News Morgans.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Hell yeah. The canon reason that Mugiwara no Goofy. Wait a minute, anteaters can kill jaguars? That's wild. That's what I'm saying.
For real?
That the canon reason that Mugiwara no Goofy was not at Reverie was because he decided to go gear second on some ants. Yeah, that was a real thing that happened, and I would have been at the Reverie had I not. Granted, I would have been tripping on mushrooms at the Reverie, but I would have done it if not for the ants. So blame the ants.
Punching ants.
Yeah. I would be in Impel Down. They'd probably lock me up for a bunch. In the One Piece world, I'd be doing whatever I could. Because the government's a joke in the One Piece world.
For real.
I'd 100% be a pirate, just doing whatever it took.
You gotta think too, they're on the Red Line, they're on Marijoa.
Mm-hmm.
So like they obviously have the Marines, but like they're like, go ahead and do it. Alright, out.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm getting in there for anything else. Anteaters claw into thick. Wait.
Right now, then same claws kill a jag by accuracy.
This sounds like fan fiction, guys. But again, all this chit chat's gonna get the anteater hurt. Okay, like I'm gonna set this matchup up. If these are not facts, we're gonna set up an innocent anteater to get faded by a jaguar. So you keep that up if you want. You're only gonna hold the anteater.
Kaido's laugh? No, that's
What is Kaido's laugh? I think.
like that?
That's what I'm remembering it as.
Whitebeard.
Yeah, that's Whitebeard for sure. Might have to look that up.
I do like in the last episode with his drunken form that he kind of looks like Gear 5. Like it's allowing the goofiness to kind of like seep in. Like it's not too far fetched.
That's
because,
true.
Like, I remember when we were reading it, people were like, "Oh, it's too goofy." I'm like, there's some things that have been leading up to this to make this happen. This isn't like out of left field.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely think that's a pretty good evolution of the fight, and with drunk Kaido. I just want Caribou to take a shower. He looks stinky.
You're upset. Okay. I can't roll my R's. I can't do that.
I understand.
I know King of Lightning can do it like fucking like pristine. But I can't do it.
Man, where were I just want Caribou to take a shower. He looks stinky. Yeah, he's a swamp person, so he can't smell good.
Can't
Let's see, he dissolved good.
God, it's a gunk, man.
Dude.
Rogue ally.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What has he done in the story, though, too?
He's seen Kaido.
Like, seen him? Oh, it's like literally just seen him?
Watch him jump off. That's all we know. And he was at Sabaody.
They need to... The rest of the worst generation needs to do something.
Yes.
And what devil fruit do you want the most?
Von Augers.
Is that the,
Teleport.
That's nice. I would say... either the Mera no Mi or the lightning fruit. The lightning fruit is OP so long as you don't run into it. But I would train. I would still get hockey. I wouldn't be out there thinking I'm just the strongest because I can just electrocute you.
I would be like Static Shock.
Yeah, you know.
Like, I would like get a disc and see if I could fly in that thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there like a ghost fruit that turns you into a ghost person? I maybe would want that to be Danny Phantom.
Rook.
Oh, that's right. That's such a sad fruit, though.
Did you see the correlation between Brook and Zoro's flames?
What do you mean?
What color is Brook when he goes in his ghost form?
Green.
What was color is Zoro's flames?
Oh.
From where?
What does... From hell? Is it? Whoa.
Yeah, look at that! Look at that!
Okay, I literally never thought about that. That's crazy.
Because I think it was recently in an article that they said that those flames are flames of hell. That's not Zoro's flames.
Wow. That's nice. Okay, well, you learn something new every day. Gotta do...
What the fuck they do that to Jet? Oh my god! Dude, that...
All this chit chat's gonna get that anteater hurt. I saw someone say Whitebeard's laugh sounds like he's gargling maple syrup.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's 100% what he's doing though. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They have thick virtue jaguars can't get through fast enough. Guys, okay, is this a thing that I'm googling it. I'm sick and tired. Y'all are lying to me, man. No, I don't believe this. Yeah, he was like, guess this is my peak. I guess I'll call this Gear 5. And Kaido's like, weren't you just dead?
I would like to see whenever he gets powered down and then he starts saying his like start beating.
Dude, it's the second canon anteater and it's kill a jaguar. Y'all aren't capping for real? There's no way. There's no way. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not difficult to believe that a giant anteater could actually kill a jaguar. An adult giant anteater could holy fuck.
Camera captures a rare battle in the Amazon. Okay. All right, you've got it. Who said that? Edible J? Eddie Dale Jr. You got it, buddy. All right, fine. I'm on the look for an anteater and a jaguar, I guess. Jeez. The FBI watching Goofy's Google searches is gonna be so confused. He's already confused, brother. Yeah. I wasn't building a bomb. I was just curious. That's from New Girl, if anybody fucks with New Girl. Peronas, maybe. Yeah, she just creates ghosts. I want to be Danny Phantom. And Nell also trained hockey. Well, you should have trained some more.
I wonder what he's doing now. Being in space and everything.
Yeah, he's
What's
fucking
going on?
with the moon people.
Hmm?
Oh my gosh. God, yeah, I want to know more about him. Oh my god. Do it. My anteater is a danger, please. Well, hell no, he is the danger. That's what we just described. That's what we just figured out. Your anteater's not in danger of anything. He is the danger.
I am the one.
Yeah, he's the one who knocks. That's who the anteater is. That jaguar is in danger. Yeah, I guess you guys aren't capping. Well, my anteater is gonna be the next king of the Amazon. It looks like he is, dude. And by the way, why did you guys actually have pet anteaters? I don't care. I hope you do. That's fine. Don't spoil that for me.
That's true. You can fly wherever and do
Oh
whatever you
yeah,
want.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to take your crew, you could take your crew on you.
And you're a dragon.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like Shenron.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll accept that. Heck yeah. When is Moon's got to come back into play in the story. Void Century shenanigans. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. For sure. When's Gaimon coming back? I don't know. I hope he does something. If he does.
I thought that there was a cover page where he got married. I feel like
That's so funny. I think you might be right, actually.
True.
Let's poke.
I have no idea. Question. Law. Change arm. I don't think so.
Why?
Like,
How would he? Oh, he could just put an arm back on him, but I don't know that.
yeah. I wouldn't put it past it, but the moment you will it into existence, Oda's gonna be like, "That'll never happen. I'll just write in."
I was
some
about to
excerpt."
say, but also, why on earth would he do something like that? Shanks is gonna be like, "Oh, I'm taking the One Piece now." That's the only reason Mihawk isn't fighting him, because he doesn't have his dominant. Now, think about this: everything we've seen from Shanks, he's been doing with his non-dominant sword hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole reason Shanks won't fight him anymore, because he doesn't
yeah.
like. So if he gets a right arm, I don't know what anyone's gonna do. I truly don't.
I feel like it would devalue the sacrifice he did for Luffy.
Yeah, it
That-
would. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the problem I always had with Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
Wish everybody back, and it's like there's no stakes.
Yeah. Which is a problem with not with One Piece, with Dragon Ball for sure, with the Dragon Balls. And they even tried to make it mean something when Goku was like, "No, don't wish me back." And then the very next arc, "Okay, you should wish me back. I should." Like, you guys can't do this. I need to carry. You guys can't do it.
I haven't got married. Yes. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Thank
you got that. Hell yeah. I have an anteater. His name is Kevin Durant. You are hilarious, man. I owe you 2 drinks when I see you in person. That is funny. Jesus Christ, that's funny. I might put that in a video. That is so funny. Anteater zone, top tier. People hurt animals, anteaters hunt people.
Oh, look. Oh yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
Some audio noises. It's not. I have some issues that I have to work on my end. I apologize. I do have a song that's playing. It's this song that's right here. I don't know what else would be playing in the back. There we go.
Mugiwara, what should I name my anteater? Kevin Durant is hilarious, but I think you can't take his name.
Eddie, let me think about that. I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, we will both. Yes, indeed. We don't want to tell you wrong and have him walking around with a bad name. Anteater zone, top tier. God, now that you've said that, there's gonna be an anteater zone in One Piece. Enel just chilling on the moon until Fujitora throws the moon at Akainu. I hope so. Enel needs to do something. Which side Shank puts his sword on bothers me. Why is it on the side? Wait, what? Which side Shanks puts his sword on bothers me. Why is it on the side of his arm? Oh, well, because wait. So where? So he's got his left arm. So does that mean his sword is like on his right side, or is it like on his left side? I could argue for either one. It just depends on how he fights with a sword. It's like, you know. Either way, he's nice with it. So we can't really.
I think I have an idea for a game. Very much in the vein of Devil May Cry, almost like Final Fantasy 16. Corridor based, and if you wanted to change out certain straw hats for certain situations, and do like certain arcs that way.
Oh, I like that. I like that a whole lot. And that's the next comment I was about to read too. Is like, what's your One Piece game? So I like that. I like that a lot. I would say,
I would make the boss fights interesting.
yes.
I would definitely give them mechanics almost like Elden Ring mechanics. Like, all right, their window is here, and like make them have a lot of their abilities.
I like that. Who would be is the protagonist just the Straw Hats? Or is it like...
Yeah. And maybe like when you get later on during the story, maybe if you do New Game Plus, you could probably like switch out
for like Law or like somebody like it. All right, love it.
Because like the first time you're playing it, you're playing for story perspective. But the next time it's like, all right, now we've just done this. You could do whatever you want to do.
No, I like that. Name your anteater a thug's life. He's clearly a G. So remember when Shanks met Ace and he had 2 arms? I do remember that, and that is funny. Was that like is that a manga problem too, or is it just in the anime? There's a point where Ace thanks Shanks, and for saving Luffy's life. He thanks Shanks, and then Shanks has 2 arms. He's drawn with 2 arms. I'm trying to remember if that's only in the anime or if it's in the manga too.
I feel like that probably. I don't know. I want to do research on that.
Either way.
I want to give a death from it.
Hilarious. It's on his left side. So it's on his left side, and he's got a left. So that is awkward. I don't know. That's like because he's still got his left arm, so he'd have to pull it out and
Swap it.
yeah, it is awkward. But I guess that's how nice he is. You're right. That is something that's weird. I wonder, knowing Oda, that's probably something that like, ooh, that would make sense if he still had his right arm because like. You know, it's like an on guard type thing. So maybe Shanks was just like, well, I don't have an arm, but there's no reason I should switch this up. I'm still gonna keep it right here. God, so dumb. I caused this. You did. This whole anteater. Oh my god.
Paper Mario-esque. Yeah. It's kind of like turn-based. Kind of like Odyssey is kind of that way. I just don't like how slow Odyssey is. Because like when you're running, it's just you feel like this boat that's running slow across the place. I would like to have a little more speed.
Yeah. Tongue game.
Blackbeard got stronger and ran up to Shanks. Just Darth Maul him.
I want to see that so bad. Yeah. I would accept it if I would accept Shanks getting his arm back if he used it to swiftly take care of that dirty scoundrel Blackbeard.
I want to know why they fought.
Yeah, why do they even have beef in the first place? Or does maybe Shanks is just that mad that he's just such a hoe?
Like what
But
led
what
to that
is
fight?
it? Like, why does he not like? That's got to be some heavy like backstory stuff. Odyssey sucked because you couldn't play as all the Straw Hats. Brooke and frankly got shafted. Yeah, I was disappointed with that too. The best part about Odyssey is getting to like switch between the Straw Hats, and also Jinbei's not even in it. And it's like, dude, at this point, you could have gotten away with that 2 years ago. Now it's like, dude, Jinbei's locked. I was very disappointed to see that he wasn't even in it.
What's weird to me is like they didn't like. I know he's part of it, but they never did like the whole like he's the crew. It was just he's there.
Yeah. Man.
Power up to
Yep. We're talking. They're getting Gear 5 and Kobe and some other people.
Earlier in the stream, someone was talking about a Xenoverse One Piece game. That would be good, especially you could have a huge roster for that.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, the potential is literally endless with the amount of characters One Piece have that could actually fight and like do things. And if Tenkaichi got away with putting a pool in there and Frieza Soldier 1, 2, and 3,
3 versions of Goku.
Yeah. There's One Piece has easily got that covered.
Man, look at them. Ooh, that's not bad.
I like that a lot.
Should I change it?
Isn't Lickitung a Pokemon?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Hockey, boy thing.
Shanks kills Robin and takes her fruit to permanently have 2 left arms. That's terrible. I hope not. Yeah. Yeah, dumb even for him. Honestly, a pool is my guy. You are lying. You don't know. I mean, I'm sure you remember what he looks like because no one could forget that alien ass head he has. But I don't believe you riding for a pool in this chat. If Roger and Reichbook got into an arm wrestling match, who do you guys are betting would win? That's a good question.
It's like size matters, but in this no, it doesn't. You know, the small dude, not the. Whitebeard's a huge dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Roger is Roger.
But yeah, he is Roger though. But yeah. 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 If you're saying that to who's John in there, or is he just if you're saying it to me, I'm not toasted enough. Clearly.
Yeah.
Honestly. Also, please just give Sanji Sweet Chin music where he one kicks ends a major fight. That'd be funny. I would like to see that. Sweet Chin music, a major bad guy. Robin isn't dying, guys. Stop it. Nico Robin in the cowboy hat is not going to die. That is never going to happen. And if it is happen, I hope you'll all join me in the streets. And we riot. We riot until dawn if Robin dies. You know? Yes, the streets will run red with Burgundy's blood. That's what's gonna happen if Robin dies.
Oh, he's too toasted. Okay.
Guy who made the comment about Shanks and Robin, he's too toasted. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, as you playing fucking pool.
You riding for a pool? You funny, bro. You ain't riding for no pool. Name one pool attack, then. Go for it. Besides super energy wave and super energy volley. Name one pool attack. Ooh, that is I do like that. I like that. I want to. It's just Team 4-Star is just the GOAT. They've already done like that. It's not to say that I never would. I just wouldn't do it in near the same way that they did at all. And you might think, oh, you've got your own thing. Like, even still, I would never want to encroach. They are the GOATs. That being said, obviously, like I said, if I do figure out how to fit that in, I absolutely will. But it just would have to be unique. Well, first, it has to be funny, truly funny, unique, and with not any references to Team 4-Star, just out of respect and just, you know, for creativity's sake. And then two, it would have to be like just original and its own thing. So if it happens, sure, but definitely not something I'm eager to jump into when an objectively better version is existing right now with that you can look at. So.
Oh yeah. Still relevant today.
Always.
Funny.
Yeah. Who else riding for a pool? Nobody, buddy. Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, there's truth.
I'm okay with that, but I'm skeptic. I don't really want to say. I just give her the cowboy hat. No one has to die. What's y'all's favorite non-Straw Hat One Piece character and why? I like Kobe. I don't know if I call him my favorite, but my favorite can't be Law because he's so unserious about this whole pirate race thing. No one who wants to become the Pirate King would travel with like 4 people and their pet polar bear and expect not to get maxed out in these streets. And we see what happened in the manga up until this point. So that's all I'm saying.
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh's a good one.
Because he's got stories and he's got Riz. Made Blackbeard go,
Does
oh
Riz.
shit, we gotta go.
He does still have. That's true. He definitely still has Riz for sure. I also like. I'm gonna have to. We should do like a tier list eventually because I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I want to lock in Kobe, but it just the chapter's so fresh. I'm locking him in. But,
Oh yeah.
You know, who knows? I love Law. I love his personality, his fruit, and his design. It's all great. It's all great. He did not think this whole pirate thing through, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he did not stack his crew with people that could fight. He didn't stack his crew with really anyone that could help. I just think that someone as smart as Law should have just thought a little bit further ahead.
Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
Who do you mean? What happened?
Team 4-Star.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, they're the GOATs. They are the GOATs, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, do you hear that?
What happened?
Oda designed the supernova within an hour.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's just like, what's crazy is that's why we're still, which is good. I'm glad that we're not done with the story. But it's just crazy that at any point Oda can be like, hang on.
I got 5 more people that I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, literally. And then
they're part of
suddenly
this.
One Piece is never going to be over, which is fine as long as he keeps writing good. That is fine. Mugiwara, I still need a name for my anteater. Is it a boy or a girl? That's important, actually. I do want to know that. old man tier list. Garp's like S tier. Rayleigh is also S tier. Garling. Oh God, I guess he has to be S tier too.
Gotta be up there. I want to see what Kong's about.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
He hasn't done shit, but we know that he exists.
Yeah, it's a boy anteater. Call him Big Scoogly. And yeah, call him Big, and then his at name will be Big_Scoogly. And then his bio can be like a Merck's Jaguars or something. Give him an accent, like give him a funny hat, maybe a mustache. Big Scoogly. That's what I say.
You know how ridiculous that was when that happened?
It was really hilarious. But with Gear 5, he can just create. You remember with Gear 5, he pulled the goggles out of his hair? I was like, so there's just this. He can just do whatever he wants. If I was Rob Lucci, I wouldn't even know what I would be watching. Seeing him pull the goggles out of nowhere just to rock my shit, I'd be like, I'm going home.
Yeah,
I don't want to fight this guy.
He made something actually out of nothing.
Yeah, I like that. He uses silhouettes that he likes with straight designs with new character. That's what I'm saying. He loves getting these silhouettes off and then like, oh, I wonder who this is. And I'm like, you are writing the story. What do you mean you wonder who this is, Oda? Jesus.
When he talked about the Holy Knights, and then everyone's like, that one looks like Law. That one looks like Higuma.
And meanwhile, Oda's like, you think? I haven't decided who this is yet. An anteater named Killed D Jaguar. Yeah. I like that. Name the anteater Termite D Hoovy. These are all way better than mine, but I like Big Scoogly. But Killed D Jaguar is amazing. Saul's greatest enemy. Oh my God. Killed D Jaguar. Oh my gosh. I need a bug. I need a bug. God, that is amazing. This is great. I should probably fucking skedaddle so I can finish editing this video.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Like, when do you need to be home?
Try out One Piece out. Yeah, probably. But thank all of you guys so much. I owe you guys a drink. You 30 people in this stream. Just you know. Shouldn't be too bad, just 30 drinks. Yeah, we should be good there. But
Oh,
oh my God. Time capsule D Jaguar.
What are you doing next? Are you doing you got a video that's coming out next week?
Yeah, I got a video tomorrow. Coming out about the One Piece live action. Then next week hopefully should be Punk Hazardous Hilarious, and then but for sure the next video will be the Gear 5 reaction, then the Gear 5 party. That is going to be its own video, so be on the lookout for that, you guys. Thank you so much, Jim, for having me here.
Dude, pleasure's all mine, man.
Been amazing. Goofy video tomorrow. Woot, you got it, absolutely. But yeah, love you guys all so very much. Thank you so much for joining this stream, for the support with both me and my best friend in the world, Jim. Yeah, thank you guys so very much. New video tomorrow, and other than that, I will see you in the next one.
I will be streaming tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'll be playing Metroid Prime, so if you guys want to hang out and talk, and we could probably talk One Piece and all that, I'll definitely be here. I appreciate you guys coming in tonight. It was definitely fun, and talking to all you dudes, it was a blast. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye guys.